Oh, hang on then. Try that. Go live. Going live now. Right, we're live now. Right, guys, can you hear me? Because I've just been answering on for the last 4 minutes, and I don't think anybody could have heard me. Can you? Is there only now I've just gone live? If someone could let me know. Yeah. Dean just walked through the office and said, we're not live, so I've got to start it again. Hang on, where are you going? Come back. So we've got to start again. Right, guys, someone give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, first of all, and see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody on the stream let me know, because we got 7 people. We had 9 people waiting, and then they all dropped. Typical. Right. Okay. Right. So anyway, right. Morning, Martyn. Can you hear me? Right. There we go. Everybody's yes. Okay. So I was harping on for 4 minutes talking to myself. Right. Okay. Right. So note to Josh. Yeah. If we do schedule, we've got to press go live on YouTube as well, not just OBS. Okay. So here we go. Hang on, Dean. Where are you going? Right. So we live. Shumai, guys. Welcome to WWScenics. In the house, we got Josh and Dean.
Hello.
Yeah, Dean, you can bugger off now back to your office. Yeah, Dean's going to be on live stream anyway. Right, he's going to be working as well, but he's going to be on live stream as well. Right. So if you want any questions of design or something like that, just ask Dean. Right. I'll say hello to everybody at the moment. I see Sam's on here. Sam, I just want to say something. A quick note to Sam. Nice to see that your model's being built, mate. Yeah. Yeah, cracking job on that, right? I think everybody agrees that that little barn, what you did with your on your layout was fantastic. So anyway, note up to him. So well done to him. Okay, we've got different angles. Josh, show him camera 4. Look, camera 4, Josh. Look, downward camera. Yeah, and I got Josh behind the curtain, and I got an editor behind the curtain. Like, you know what I mean? So he's in control of the camera. So back to me. Right, what I'm going to do today, something different today, guys. Right, I'm a little bit nervous of this one, right, because I'm building a full diorama on live using all our products. I've got different things I'm going to use. I'm only going to use 2mm static glass, but I'm going to show you how to use the layering system in 2mm static glass. Go to camera 4, Josh. Yeah, there's the grasses down there, right. We're going to use them, right, but I'm going to show you how to build on there. All right. I've got these 2 different colours, right. 2 different products, but again, I'm going to show you how to use that. Yeah, there's our fibre mould that I'm going to use right now. And what I'm going to do is create, using what the techniques that I used last week, okay, with the seafoam, 3 o'clock Thursday, I think, or no, 3 o'clock Tuesday, I had an idea, 3 o'clock in the morning, I had an idea of creating a micro diorama, and I think I'm going to do this now for the next couple of weeks, right? Because I think everybody got sick of me just painting and pulling off stuff. I need to finish that diorama, but I'm going to be interested in doing this. So I'm going to do sort of a scene, right? I'm going to have sort of like a hill, yeah. I'm going to try and create a hill, a bank hill. This is a micro diorama you can do. You can see how big that is. Right, it's not going to be huge. Scale wise, I'm not too worried about scale. I got, as long as it looks pleasing to the eye. And then I'm going to try and hopefully start and finish it today. So we have got, like I said, fibre mold. So that's the first job I'm going to do. But before I do that, I'm going to say hello to everybody. Yeah, morning all the Tims, morning all the Jasons, morning all the Thomas, morning Simon. Everybody here in the office. Tell Adrian he's late. I can hear you now, Thomas. Can you give your clerk a shout about the very helpful service she gave me yesterday morning? Okay, I think that's. If she sounded French, then that was Marie, and I'll pass you your comments on to her. Thank you very much. Your sound picture is good. Okay, so quick thing on technical. I got to get this one in. We're fingers crossed. Right, we have solved it. We've put super duper RAM in there, right? Welsh RAM in there, right? So we're going to know it's going to work, right? And here comes the comments, and then before long, right? We've got Welsh RAM in there. That is as high as it can go. It is super duper fast, and we think it's nothing to do with the internet. We think it's nothing to do with OBS. We're pretty much sure. I think it was down to the computer. So we've rammed it right up. So big start. So yeah, hopefully we're not going to be stuttering and starting. I got Josh, like I said, behind the curtains. He's got a monitor there controlling the cameras and stuff like that. So if he starts to see stuttering, then it's back to the drawing board, and I'll get Dean on it as we speak. Right, anyway, right, so enough of that nonsense. Camera 4, Josh. Okay, so like I said, total diorama. It's got a sort of like a field effect. I am going to have difference. I'm going to use card as well. That's going to come into it, right? I cut the template out quickly, what I wanted to do on that, so I can save a little bit of time. I hope you're ready for the ride. This is going to be roughly around about 3 hours, I hope. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm going to start and finish. I want to try and start and finish it, right? So here we go. Fingers crossed. Tamsin loves the hat. Hey Tamsin, yeah, I can't tell you where you are in a top secret place. Yeah, we can't tell you yet. I hope you're enjoying the watercolor. So, who we got? Sounds good. Settling the cuppa, excellent. Cup of tea, get you cuppa. Is Brian on here? Yeah, Brian is normally on. Watercolor. Yeah, one thing I want to do. A couple of people I want to put up. Bear with me 2 seconds. There's a couple of people I want to put as mods. So if you see some mods, you're coming on because you guys help me out quite a lot. So I want you to come as mods. And there's another one. Okay, bear with me. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for you. So I've just selected as moderators. You were on there every week, and you always help out. So what I'll call it. Craig, morning, Craig. Thanks for joining us. I know that you're going to be in and out, mate. So lovely, and what a hell of a tosser you are. That's what I got to turn on and say. A bit of a private joke with that, right? He's giggling. Him and Sam are giggling their head off big style now. And it's not as rude as you sound. You know what I mean? We did rip the Mickey out of him yesterday, so a bit of fun. Right, so fibre mode. Shut up, Martyn. Go to camera 4. Let's go. Let's crack on with it. Right, camera 4. We're on baseboard fibre mode. Yeah. Okay. It's got like little fibres within the plaster of it. Right, it helps you sculpt it as you're going along. Right. So add a little bit of water. Let me do it across the camera. A little bit of water to the mixture that you want. Yeah. Stir it up. Okay, we're going to need loads, right? Whether you do it in batches or whether you do it in one is up to you. Sorry, but I'm going to try and do it. I want to try and do it in one. It's going to get a bit messy, but don't worry about it. Okay, this thing is awesome. The fibre mold is brilliant. Yeah? It's literally, you can model with it, sculpt it, sand it, do whatever you want with it. It's great to smooth it out for the for small embankments that you're doing now, or little hills that we're doing now. A little bit wet, so get a bit water. Yeah, and if you keep playing with it, will stay sort of relatively usable, right? But it does go off quite quickly. It takes 24 hours to go off solid, but once it's solid with me, I'm hoping that I can just crack on. There is an experiment with this, right? I'm not sure if it's going to work on this side of it, right? But I'm fingers crossed. As long as it's sort of surface dry, I should be able to get the glue onto it, right? Okay, right. There's sort of, I got a sort of a plan in my head, but it's just literally put it out. I don't know if you got Josh. You're going to need to get me some blue roll, please, mate. Okay, and there it is. Thank you very much, assistant. He's good for something. He's useless at making coffee, but he's good for something. Aren't you, Josh? Hey. Yeah, needs to be a bit. Of course, I'm going to put a little bit of dusting on top of that because I'm going to try. I need it a little bit drier. So hopefully that'll soak up a little bit. You know your MDF, Josh? Can you pass me a bit of your MDF? Small piece. Small as you can. Just want to push it against. Yeah, that small grey piece will be fine. Thank you very much. See, I told you he was good for something. I just want to push the flat edges against it. Okay, well, while this going off, yeah, you know, we'll have a chat. I'll talk to people anyway about general life and any news of WWS and stuff. So, I want to, like I said, I'm trying to create a hill type thing. And I'm just using the board as a sort of a flattening out type tool. Right, and I want to try and get that slope down a bit more, a bit height. Yes, so I'm working with plaster here now, right? We've got to wait for it to dry before we can okay, sort of like the model challenge, yeah, that I'm doing. So I'm hoping that we could be sitting here for ages waiting for it to dry off. I mean, no, that'll really cheese me off. I have, guys, and I'm going to tell you now, I have not, yeah, and Josh will tell you, I have not practiced this at all. Well, one thing I've practiced, which will be later on, but I have not. This is in my head, and thought, oh, that could be a good idea. Let's have a go at that. So I'm hoping, just fingers crossed, that will work. Once that starts going off, I'll shape it a little bit more. I want to get a little bit more mass up here. There is a point. What I can do is we could get a hairdryer on it to work out, but I don't want to put a hairdryer on when we're live because it'll be a hell of a noise. A little bit more slope. I want.
Let Dean do it.
Yeah, we could run it into Dean to dry it off quickly. That's what we could do. And I mean, while we're talking, yeah, Dean, do you know where the hairdryer is? If we do, then you'll be coming in a minute, and once I finished drying this off. Thumbs up if you heard me. Blue Peter. I should have done that, shouldn't I? Yes. Oh, here's one I prepared. That's cheating. I don't do cheating. Okay, I don't want to go anywhere further than that. Right, I just want to make sure. Right, like I said, this is live now, guys. Right, you know what I mean. So, you know what I mean. This is hopefully it'll. All I needed to do was go off just a little bit. Just a little bit hard. That way then I can, as long as I can get the glue onto it, I know the grass will stick. Okay? So that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, just going to try and play around with it a little bit. It'll start to go. I think that was Dean running past. He's probably looking for an hairdryer, or he's probably going to get it. I know what he's going to get. He's going to get a hot air gun to get it done. That's the way. Well done, Dean. So you did hear me. I'm not too worried about the texture on top, right? Because I'm going to create texture with static grass, right? Okay. But there we go. So I'm going to have a look through now. Excuse my ignorance, but what is seafoam? Is it a plant? Yeah, it is a plant. It's natural stuff. Yeah, it's harvest and dried out. It's a tundra plant, and you can grow it here. And you can also it's very versatile stuff, right? Timber, right? You can stretch it, or some of it sometimes can be curly. I don't think I've got anybody yet, but it'll grow like that. But what you can do is you can wet it, and then like over a period, put a weight, clamp it there. I got these clamps. Yeah, so you clamp it, so you've got a weight on one side, yeah, and leave it overnight or something like that, and it'll dry straight, so you get straight there. And if it's flat, yeah, all right, if you get like a flat one, and we've got a bunch of it, and some of it's flat, like that one, but there, that's flat. Right, see if Josh, go to camera 4. Yeah, see how flat that is, right? Okay, right, hang on, I gotta get used to this again, right? You know what I mean? So, camera 1, you know what I mean, you can put that into warm water, right, and soak it into a sink into warm water, and it'll revitalise it. It'll shoof like that.
How long?
So, what?
How long will it take?
Again, a few hours. There we go. I want air gun. I told you, right? Go and dry that, mate. Try keep boxing it, yeah, like that, right? Okay, but dry it up as soon as you can. As long as it's hard to the touch, we're done, right? So Dean's going to do that for us quickly. You know what I mean? As a blue peak at the moment, I can talk to you about a few things now, right? And I can see questions coming in, so I'll ask you. Yeah. So you soak it until it revitalizes it, and then leave it dry. Yeah, put it on get a frame or something like that, right? Or your washing line or something like that, right? Or somewhere dry. Clip it on there, and then leave it dry, drip dry like that, and it's revitalized then. And some people have grown. The seeds is black. If you notice, it's black seeds, and you probably won't see it on here, right? No, it's too small, Josh. Right. So it's black seeds in it, and you can grow, and we can grow them from that. I know Nilu, one of the supervisors downstairs, has tried it and done it. You know me, work the treat. Oh, excuse me, because I'm just going to clean my hands up. So work the treat. So, but yeah, seafoam trees are it's like static grass now. Some people, you know, I mean, they use it for seafoam, use it for trees, but you can use it for, like I showed you last week, Yeah, Josh, give me that diorama I did last week, please. Like I did last week, right? You know what I mean? You can use it. You can see that I am a scruffy modeler, but I do like to have a clean workspace. No, I don't. Shut up, Martyn. Not that one. The little small diorama I did. Like I did last week, yeah, where you can, if he's, he's up. He's not very on cue, is he? You know what I mean? Talk amongst yourselves. Morning, Rachel. Nice for you to join us. I can't believe you're watching this one and not Sam's. I won't call there. Yeah, half term. What do I call it? Mrs. Peaks 47 is on the what I call it, so everybody can say hello to Rachel. Right? You know what I mean? She shouted to me a few times and I haven't met her yet. So, but yeah, great. Well, anything like Sam, anybody puts up with Sam, you've got to be fantastic. You deserve a medal. So welcome. You know what I mean? And I can understand why we're not watching the other side because we've seen that built before. So anyway, there's the seafoam. Go to camera 4. Right? We've got some good shots on it. No, it won't work. Go to camera 2. Sorry, I'm going to jump around cameras, guys. I do apologise, right? So that's the seafoam. Look how delicate that was, yeah. You know what I mean? That was my Budlier that I was doing, yeah. Budlier shade I was doing, okay, right. This is Josh now. Josh can come on to it. The other one's been like a good. Morning, Jace. I'll message you later. I got what I got it. Rachel says, yeah, the other side of it like watching paint dry. Fantastic. I won't buy my dulcet tones and not. You hear me enough when I chops to your old fella. So yeah. So I did something. I mean that there is rubberized horsehair. Yeah, where a lot of people underestimated product. I would say, right, because not a lot of people. Like it. Sorry for the the white square. This is Josh messing around. Go away, Josh. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. So, but if you can, I've got a big layout, a diorama of the Savannah. Sorry, not Serengeti, the Savannah. And I've used a lot of this as the gorse bush. And I love this stuff. If you know how to use it, if you use it for, you know what I mean, rip it up and just not use a lot of it, because most people use it as mass. If you use it with static grass, you only need a few strands of it for the grass to pick up onto it. So use it as a structure and then build it up, build on top of it. It looks fantastic. And then you can see then how delicate the seafoam tree was. Yeah, you know what I mean. That it's got the layering spray on it, so it's quite, you know what I mean. It'll take a knock. Right, you can see I'm fiddling around with that, right? And obviously the super glue dried lovely on there as well, you know what I mean? So it worked well with it. So seafoam tree is really, really good, you know what I mean? It does help. No, I'll leave it there. Sorry, I'll leave it there. You can have it later. I got a nice big space where, you know what I mean, I say like, nobody can see, like, you know what I mean? So, and I keep looking at that, and I should be looking at that. So let's have a look at the questions and stuff like that. Excuse me, I've spoken to you on that one. It's just a bit of how I should have done here's one I made earlier. Yeah, well, you know, I got a few hours. You know, I mean, I've said to everybody, leave me alone for a few hours because I want to have a go at this one. You know what I mean? So we can have a years and stuff like that. Look, and there it is, perfect. Right, okay, so here it is. Look, nice and dry. Okay, it's a bit hot at the moment, so I'm gonna leave it cool down. Otherwise, the glue will go on that. Bang, gone. Right, so it is a bit bumpy, so I'm going to quick smooth. So a little damp fingers, right, you know what I mean, and smooth it off a bit, okay, because I don't want, you know what I mean, it is going to be like a hill, and it's actually come up quite smart. I'm quite happy with that. I'm chuffed with it, right. So thank you, Dean. Yeah, he has his uses. We're still trying to find out what, but he has his uses. Same as Josh, to be honest. He can take a good photo. He takes a good photo. Right, the hat. I've had so many people saying, you know, what did I have yesterday? Johnny Vegas. I look like Johnny Vegas. I look like Rick from Porn Stars. You know what I mean? I had, what else did I have? Something else. Huh? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, that was my old man. I wasn't like, you know what I mean? Steve Scott. He's not watching this, so... If he is, I'd be shocked. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it cool down a bit. Yeah, what do I call it? Morning all, I'm going to say morning, shout out. Angel's in, morning mate. I believe that Lee, Tim, Jason, John, Fred, Michael, Paul, you know what I mean? I'm useless with names, I do apologise, you know what I mean? It's taken me 48 years to know what my name is, and my name is David Martyn Reese, and everybody calls me Martyn, so...
I didn't know that.
You know, Josh didn't even know that. Just letting it cool down. Lee. Yeah. Okay, good, cool. I mean, we got in, Josh. 24 people, 11 likes. 24 people, 11 likes. Hit the like buttons, guys. That's what I call it. Morning, Bob. The Boyos channel. Boyos. It's a Welsh thing. Let me clean my hands. Right. Okay, so now I'm going to start doing static grass. Right, okay. Like I said, only 2 mils, and I'm going to use our favourite tool, the detailer. Okay, right. And I'm going to start off with a favourite of people's Northern Euro. Right, nice dark grass. Right, and I'm going to put it all as one mass. Or do I? Now I'm going to do something first. Go to camera 1 minute, Josh, because I want to do something quickly. I am camera 1. Just have a look to see what I'm doing. Am I on point? Whoa, look at that. I did a template last night and I designed that. Anyway, okay, so camera 4. Right. Static grass basing glue for people that do not know, okay, the difference, what it is. Right, okay, that is so PVA and acrylic glues, right? Okay, so PVA is a white glue. It's a rubber-based glue, right? Okay, and it is flexible, but it shrinks. Yeah, over time it cracks and it peels. It peels away from the baseboard and stuff, right? Plus it's thick, right? And because it's thick and because it's rubber-based, it moves, right? And it takes so long to go off. Nothing wrong with it as a modelling glue, like to stick down your foliages and stuff like that, right? Or whatever you use it for, great, right? But for static grass, and for the people that that are new to the channel, static grass doesn't work. It doesn't like it, right? Because of that, it's a rubber base. It moves. It takes so long to go off. Yeah, your grass will move and separate and stuff. And when you've seen 2 mil go down, it packs it really tight. Yeah, and you want that tightness for it to build on top. Like your 4 mils then will spear in between, and your 6 mils, and that's how it stands. That's how you get a good standing up, right? Okay, I'm just using 2 mils on this, right? But again, I'm going to use the layering system, the layering spray, yeah, which I'll bring into it, right? This, however, is a plastic glue. Okay, so it doesn't move, right? It doesn't shrink, it doesn't peel, it bonds with the board, it goes off a lot quicker, it's thinner. So it doesn't give that movement. It hasn't got that movement as PVA does, right? Okay. So you know what I mean, especially going on the side of of a mountain or something like that. You know what I mean. Your PVA will slowly move, and your grass will slowly move. And you get up in the morning, like you know what I mean. You've got stretch marks and all sorts of things, like you know what I mean, right? So I'm not just talking about myself. I'm talking about the model, right? Okay. So difference between this. This is a lot stronger. Goes off a lot quicker, it's a lot thinner, easier to, and it works really well with static grass, right? Hence it's basing glue, right? Because we developed it for static grass, right? Okay, I got my static grass by here. Yeah, this is the detailer, right? Yeah, got this thin, small one, which I will use in a bit, but I'm going to do it on mass, right? So I'm going to do the bottom bit first, right? Because there's still heat in this, because this goes off quickly. I want to do it in stages, yeah? So I'm going to do the bottom bit first, right? And then we'll go from there. Camera gone off, Josh. One job, and he's useless. And you're going to see you probably as well. Wrong one. Oh, no. Okay, right. Okay, and then go to camera 4 when you're ready. Can you see Josh's arm? Are we going to see it? No, we didn't. Right, okay. I'm going to waste a lot of grass. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can save it, right? Hoover it up in a catch tray if you're doing a diorama, stuff like that. Right. I got loose bits for there, chuck it on, leave it there, don't worry about it, it's there, right, you know what I mean, tap it through, okay, get it off that, just going to get it out of the way because when we start spraying it'll stick to that, Okay, and then we need a brush, and I just had, so happens I got one here, and then we can use the water then that I didn't use with the fibre mould, just to clean the brush as well, right? Okay, so like I said, little bits to start off with, right, and then we can build it up, right? Now I'm going on to there. We're going to have bits going off. Like I said, the glue might dry. If it dries and you've got a bald spot, don't worry about it, because you're going to go on top of it. Well, I'm going to go on top of it anyway, right? And I mean, some people, a lot of people just using 2mm only, right, and not 4mm and 6mm. And like I said on here, I'm only going to use 2mm, right? And so I want to show you that you haven't got to have 4mm, 6mm, right? Although we sell, I mean, we're one of the only companies that sell for, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, and we did have 20mm. But we haven't got to go. I'm not going to put that brush into the water right now, right? Because as soon as you start adding water to the glue, it puts the drying time up a bit. Okay, right. Like I said, clip doesn't need to go into the glue. As long as it's close to it, it's fine. Yeah, and then just start shaking the grass on. Okay. No, look at that shot. Lovely. Yeah, and it's going in nice and thick the way they want it. You might need to replane the hopper as we go along, but you know, I'm doing a small diorama, and I just wanted to show you how good the detail it is with a small diorama. Okay. Okay, there we are. There's the grass run out on that one. And that's perfect amount of grass because I've covered it all. Little quick shake off. Okay, now back into gluing again. Yeah, and just doing sections, nice and slow. We've got all day. Yeah, I'm gonna have a seam line right here, but again, I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm gonna cover that with something else anyway, right? So, okay, there's a nice bit of thick grass and lots of glue onto here, so I'm gonna spread it out. Lovely. How many we got in, Josh? 25 people, 16 likes. Hit them like buttons, guys. Thank you very much if you were enjoying. Okay, so again, just put the brush over there, take the hopper off, and fill the hopper up. Can I go like this? Oh yes. You can see I'm skilled. Don't worry about that little bit. Okay, tap it down because you want, now the grass has got to move within the hopper for it to get charged, because the first lot that come out might not be charged because it's right at the bottom. Yeah, so you won't need the grass to move as soon as you flick it on. Maybe even a little flick like that, just to get it all moving around, right? Okay. Again, put the clip close to it. I'm going to put into the glue. Yeah, Urban Myth. Okay, and then just apply nice and thick. Okay, run out. That's fine because we can just repen it. I want to cover that glue before it goes off. It does go off quickly, right? I mean, and the boys that have used it will tell you. But it's easy to work with. Quick cover. Before I start now, I'm going to tap off the excess. Again, right, we'll have a look to see how bad that seam looks like now. Oh, you can barely see it. I don't think you guys can see it. Now you can see it there. See that seam, like that white line there? Again, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You're creating nature at the end of the day. You don't got to be, you know what I mean, Mr. Perfect and stuff like that. Right, we don't want too much glue by here now. Yeah, because it'll be too much excess, a little bit, but then I'm going to use. So in it goes. Get around the edges. As long as the model is covered. Josh, can you keep an eye on questions to see if there's anything burning, what it comes up, and then let me know. That'll be good. Let's just have a quick look. Need to place an order. Andy's in the house. Thomas, yeah, thanks for joining us. Okay, just make sure that glue is nice and not drying on me, right? Again, Load the hopper. When you become skilled like that, push it off to one side. Like I've got tons of the stuff. You guys will want to keep it. I've got tons of the stuff. I'm showing off now. Yeah, sorry, Josh. You know what I mean? It will be used. I'll put it on and give it to Josh to play with. He needs to practice after what I saw yesterday. So. Okay, there are. So there's a little bit. There's the bottom bit done, covered. So, do I now? Right, I was going to do it all one colour. So do I now change that colour and then bring the darkness into it? What do you think, Josh? Yeah. Go to number 4. So that is Northern Euro 2mm down there now. Do I now change? Do I go halfway up Northern Euro and then change the grass, or do I do what I was going to do? I'm thinking. Oh no, I'm going to carry on. Let me carry on. I'll carry on up there, and then you guys, if you think that I should change the colour, I'm only using 3 colours. If I should go to muddy up the top, maybe, right? But I'm gonna dead is gonna come into it. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. But like I said, I'm gonna use a layering system to layer it up. Or I tell you what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Right, I gotta work in little areas on this one now because the heat will still be in it. Right, and it will let the grass go off quickly. Yeah, I don't want any stone, and this is just going to be a flat. What do I call it?
Question from Andy.
Yeah.
Is this the die off the field gun you're building?
No, that's a lot bigger. That's a lot bigger, Andy. I'm practicing. Actually, you've just given me an idea for that. Okay, so little area like that. I'm going to be quick now. What I'm going to do, this is a change of colour, muddy 2mm. It might be bright, right, but I am going to tone it down with another colour anyway. And I can tone it back down with muddy, with Northern Euro, right? Okay. Yeah, I know now. There is somebody now jumping around big style. If he's still on. Big style jumping around. If not, Rachel, you can tell him that we've used muddy 2mm, he'd be chuffed. Okay, right. Flick the camera overhead. Look at that difference there now, right? Bold difference, yeah. I know it's a bold choice, right? But bear with me, okay? Bear with me because I got these little white bits and stuff like that coming through. It looks lovely. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love static grass. I know I'm sad. Okay, so... get that off there. Quick. Get off there. Quick.
Blue roll.
On the side, I got blue roll, yeah. I just don't want it sticking onto it because the model will stick to it. And I changed this yesterday. It was all nice and clean and it's dirty now. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that back edge, but there, right? You know what I mean? Because I tend to colour that black. Yeah. I'll go away. These people know that I'm busy talking on camera. Okay, I see that shining off now. That glue is just about to go off on me then. So quick. It just like I said, because of the heat in the plaster, because it's still going off, and it's quite warm in here as well, and the fact that the grass goes off the glue goes off quickly anyway. You in small sections. Oh, I wasn't going to do that bit. Oh. No. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's coming on lovely. You can see like the white bits and stuff like that. The layering spray will generally sort that out big style. So a little change of colour by here now, right? Nice deep colour in the valley. That's what we're going to go with there. In the valley. There's my Welsh coming out, look. rid of that. Some of that. I should put that. Change of hopper now, guys. Right? So I'm going to the smaller hopper. Okay, right. There. Okay. Okay. You need 2 hands on this one because I like to tap the bottom of the hopper when it's a smaller one, because again, like I said, got to move around, got to get charged, and when it starts to get charged, it starts to come out lovely and thick. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's nice. That's come out quite nice. Tip it off. Not a lot came off. There's seam lines, I can see them, but again, don't worry about it. First cover, and then the layering spray sorts it out. Okay, right? Okay. I'm trying to clean up a little bit as I go along, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Again, like I said, all that, because it's not, once you get the layering spray on it, if you get glue on it, any layering spray or any glue, it won't work, right? But you can use that again, and with the little bits, I don't know if you can see it, there's bits and pieces in it, it'll add to it, it'll add to the effect, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. If it's dirty, don't worry about it, right? Okay. Okay, so we're coming back up onto the top now, so I will do this bottom bit here. Do I do this bottom bit? Yes. I'm going to do this bottom bit in Northern Europe. I do apologise if you can see the top of my hat, but it's better seeing the top of my hat than it is the top of my heat, because my hair is lockdown hair, and this one has been longer than anyone, and it is frightening. So I was going to do it without it, but the boy said, no, put your hat on, Mark. I thought this was because I look cool in my hat, but it's actually because of my hair. It's shocking. So yes, I just read Craig's Northern Euros 44. Northern Rails 44. Northern Euros. That's what I'm using, North Europe. That's why. Yes, thank you, Craig. Like I said, you're a good tosser. Right, okay, so back edge going over the top. Let's make it another green, another type of green. Again, working in smaller areas. Okay, but you can get, I mean, again, working 2mm all the time. I think you guys are now really starting to get the hang of starting grassing, and I mean, on this idea and this concept of it. And on the group, there's some fantastic modelers, you know what I mean, and the static grass on there is phenomenal. So I must be doing something right. It is me, isn't it, Josh? Mm-hmm. Dean's quiet.
He's gone home.
He's gone home. He's tired now from running around. I'll flip the thing around and do that back edge, that edge, but there a bit better. I can see different angles in. It's always good to turn your, if you can. I mean, you guys with static layouts, it's quite hard to get, get around, but change your head angle and stuff like that to have a look, because you do miss. It's like spraying or painting. You do miss edges and stuff. So. Okay, that's come up quite nice actually, as long as it comes away from that valley bit I done. Yeah. Okay, just build it up. Like I keep doing. That's all you're doing. Yeah. Have a chat amongst yourselves. Do you have a link to the group? Would love to check it out. Yeah. If somebody could put the link to the Facebook group, that'd be good. Yeah. Are you on? What are you, Josh? What's your angle on you? because I need to make you moderator on you. You can help.
I'm not a moderator, actually.
Okay, same again, muddy 2mm. Muddy 2mm. I'd normally use spring on this, but some, you know, I mean, we have had some sort of feedback saying that people think that spring is really, really bright. I use spring because I know what other colours can go with it to tone it down. Yeah, I mean, I do like a bright, normally a bright base colour and then tone it down. But I get that some people, you know what I mean, that might not see that or might not get that idea. So that's why I'm using a muddy and the North Euro as a contrast here. So okay, so now I'm going to turn it round. Okay, so you can see, where are we? That camera there. With camera over the top there. So yeah, go four. Yeah, you can see there is white bits, right? There is white bits there. Right, you know what I mean, again, don't worry about it. I mean, look, this is first coat, guys, right? It is harsh change in there as well. I'm going to blend it all in and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? Fingers crossed. When I say blend it in, it's going to look great. I'm pretty sure it does, like, you know what I mean? So, and again, right, if you're starting to, I got an area, but I don't know if you see. Right, there's an area here where grass is just sort of caught up in the divot and the work on it. Just paint over it. Don't worry about it. Paint over it. Right, leave it there. You know what I mean? I'm going to worry. I'm going to be perfect. Leave the grass there. The grass that will go on top of it with the charge in it. Right, we'll pick that up. Right, and make it more natural. It'll look better. Okay. So like I said, leave it there, right? Muddy 2mm again. Or do I change colour? No, muddy 2mm. Actually, let's do a little bit of muddy 2mm. And a little bit of North Euro. I've been a rebel now.
You're gonna hybrid it.
I'm going to hybrid it, right? Okay. Put your finger in the bottom. Give a hot bit of shake. I don't want to change. I don't want to mix it too much because I see hopefully you get some tones coming through. Or you'll have a change of colour. You will. Should be a dark, light colour. Whatever a dark, light colour is. Again, I'm not too worried about the back edge, right? Because again, like I said, I'm going to scrape all that off and paint it black anyway, right? Because it's a diorama that you won't see the back edge. Well, I should sand it off, basically. I'll do all that off camera. You don't want to see me sitting here sanding plaster. So that's the highest point. Okay, there's a reason why I'm sort of gauging that because of what the style I'm going to do. "24 people in. Can we get more people in? Come on, guys, get them in. Get them in here. Yeah, far more interested in watching something being built." Oops, sorry. Martyn. My hour anyway. Right, anyway. Okay, so like I said, you know, I mean, it's taking a little bit of time watching, I know, building and stuff like that. You've seen static grass being used, with a little bit of technique that you've seen, that I've done, you know what I mean. The next stage will be the more interesting bit. Again, I'm going to mix up the grass. I did like that, actually, that different colour, come up quite nice. So, a bit of muddy 2mm. A bit of muddy a bit of autumn, Northern Euros 2mm. Where's the cue cards, Josh? Should I have cue cards? You know what I mean, what I'm making. You know what I mean, some people.
It's all in your head.
I should have one of those, I don't know what they call them, they read from, the presidents and stuff like that. Auto cues. Okay, just gonna get rid of that. Gosh. Oh, okay, that's just a little bit, I can see it. I can see a little bit of tone difference. Any questions, Josh? Any people speaking? You're not even doing your job. Let's have a look.
Not since the roof pit now. Would you normally add paint or soil to the base before adding grass?
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah, or is that you?
No, that's not me. That's for Ray Eason.
Ray, you can. We got textures coming out soon. Obviously, we got our muds and stuff like that. You can, if you want to. You know, what I mean, it was a stage that I thought, well, let's just crack on with it. You can clearly see that. You know, what I mean, you don't need to, right? You know, what I mean, this is just like I said, first coat, right? First coat, and it's you've already covered most of it anyway, right? So there's no need really, you know what I mean? But if you want to, I'm going to use some of this stuff for you. Look, yeah, I'm not going to come on, got it. Just mix it up, different colours. If that white bit, no, get up with that. Get out. Oh, it's gone now. Okay, so stick it in. Okay, so that's gone over the edge. Now then, okay, so base is done. Let me flip it around. Get rid of the, what I call it. We can use that. I can use that again. Don't worry about that. I just used, if you see me, I just used that from the pile that we made for you, right? So don't worry about it. Okay, so there we go. Okay, right, that's the base done, right? You can see a lot of white going over there. I'm not interested in them. I don't want. I literally, we're going to hide it. Right? It's simple. Okay. Right. Now then, this is something that I've never seen done. Some of you have probably done it behind closed doors and never said anything about it and kept it yourselves. So if you have, this top secret is going to go out of it. Right. I'm going to use card. Yeah, and I'm going to cut the template out that I want. Okay. I'm going to put it over. Like so, right? Okay, I'm going to test something first. These are a bit of weights, right? I'm going to put a bit of weight down. I'm looking to see where I'm pointing to. I got an idea that I want there. Yes, I'm actually pleased with that. So I'm going to put that on there. So these are just like crocodile. These are resin plinths. Yeah, that we sell for the wargamer side of it, right? And then all I've done is just blob of glue, super glue, and they're the clips off our applicators. The crocodile clips, yeah, right. That's on. Is that on? No, it's on. Yeah, that's the crocodile clips. Okay, you know what I mean. So just a little bit of weight to push it in. Okay, so I think you can see where I'm going here, right? Okay, I don't know. I've never done this. Never done this. Put me on what I call it. Front number one. I've never done this. Okay, my hand up. I don't know if it's going to work. Fingers crossed. It is. It should work in theory, right? But I'm also going to try and show you what you've got to do with it as well, right? You know what I mean? Because it's just not simple of just plonk it down, pull it up, because you're going to pull it all up. Layering spray. So I'm going to do this edge. So come forward, Josh. I'm going to go do this edge first, right? And let's see what happens, right? Okay, so let me get the hopper loaded. And what I'm going to put on here now is a bit of... I'm going to go a bit of muddy first on that brighter edge there. And then we're going to blend in with brown, right? So I'm going to go the bigger hopper, right? Actually, let me just have a look at that. Yeah, I'm going to go for this, the pile of grass that you can just see in the corner. Can you see that, Josh? Mm-hmm. My little finger. This pile of grass by here, right, is a like Josh said, is a hybrid of the grass, right? Because I just want that lighter tone, right? Okay, so I'm going to get the hopper ready. That's ready to go. Layering spray, test it out. Right, don't go nuts. Right, and go literally, yeah, horizontal to it. Yeah, right. Spray it on. Take your time. Flick it on. Right, are you happy with my template? Yes. Okay, here we go. So 2 mil now on top of 2 mil. Okay, and I'm just gonna get it all on, but I want it on that edge because I want the difference.
Do you prefer the layer in aerosol in the can or in the pump form? I know they're both in the same inside, but is there any benefits to using either? Pickle.
Me, I love the can. Yeah, for me, it's the pump. The pump is a wonderful invention. You know that. You know, I mean, I prefer the spray because it's so easy to use. Yeah, you know what I mean. So what do I call it? Timber. Yeah, coal masking off. I know it's not a new technique. Yeah, it's just that we've used it in with static grass, and you know what I mean. And sometimes I'm trying to show you how versatile static grass is. Okay. So again, 2mm. This is 2mm dead now, right? But I'm not gonna cover it. I'm just gonna put break. As you all know, grass is not green. Let's break it up. The colours up. Okay, right. I can see it on there. I'm gonna switch it around in a minute because you can't see that green. What do I call it? Similar to that I need to do in the soft cameo edge. Yeah, similar techniques, guys. Yeah, you know. Oh, what did I do that for? Okay, but there is a reason why I'm doing this as well, right? I'm doing this as the masking off, right? Because I want it. I want the bottom area, the under area, flat, just 2mm. If you think about it, this is like 4mm that I put up on there now, right? So, again. And change the hopper on this as well, right? Okay, so I'm going to start this grass that we got here, yeah, that's the mixture, right? I'm going to put it over there now, so to start hiding the white. Again, using the layering system, yeah, we're layering up, right? Yeah, and it's got, you can see, right, you might be able to see later on, or Josh takes some cracking photos later, right, but you can see where the plaster has sort of gone lumpy and stuff like that, right, where we dried it off. The grass is taking that thing, and it's stunning, to be fair. The angles that I'm looking at it now is stunning. You know what I mean? Do I get excited about static grass? Hell yeah. Am I sad? Not a chance. No way. No way. I love it. Okay, so I want a bit of brown, but I want a bit of greeny brown. So I'm going to mix the colour again. Right? You know what I mean? Like I'm doing by I got the mixture of grasses. Mix it up. You get the different tones and different colours of it then as well. Ah, yes. You can just see. Go to camera 4. No, you can't do it on that. I can maybe on the other camera then, Josh, over there. Ah, look at that now. Look at the difference of colour of that. Yeah, see, you can see it, Josh. See on that plainly? Yeah. You've got that nice dark area there. You've got green areas. I'm going to leave that. As long as I can't see any white, I'll have a quick look around it. But I'm going to darken this colour off so we've got a nice patch of green by here. And maybe bring that then darker around this corner by here as well. So we're good. Like I said, the white by here, you're not going to, I'll later on, or what I call it, sand it off. You know what I mean? I know that I should have done it first, but I will call it. Oh, what? Whoa. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say, Dean's just walked in and my face is probably on camera 1. Camera 1, Josh, come on. God's sake, one job he's got, he can't even do that quick. Yeah, Dean's just walked in. It's 11sies, and you know that. My cup is in there ready. Yeah, cup of coffee time. Yeah, remember we used to do 11sies? I think we need to bring that back, right? You know what I mean? So, in the British Army, 11sies used to be, or naffy break it used to be. So down in the, you know what I mean, go for your naffy break, tea and toast. We're not having toast here because we're healthy eating, so it'll be a banana or something like that. But a nice cup of tea, cup of coffee coming my way. Happy days. So anyway, right, back to it. Back to enough waffle of me. Let's This area I want to do nice. I want a nice. Leave that brightly green, Mark. Leave that brightly green. Okay, so this area we want to do, but I don't mean. Okay, so I'm gonna mix a little bit more into here, right? Okay, I know that I mean you start off, but I again just showing you that don't be frightened to just because we call it muddy grass and stuff like that. It's probably not even muddy grass, right? You know what I mean, right? It's down to you what you want. Yeah, and to mix and match colours, right, as best it's great. It's fantastic. I didn't spray that. Ooh, not that quick. Thank you. Come on, bring it in. Josh, camera one. Cup of coffee time. Look at that, fair dues to him. And now I've trained Dean. I haven't trained Josh how to make it, right? But I've trained Dean. I'm going to put it over here, and I'm also going to put a bit of card over the top of it because I know how grass flies. It goes all over it. It goes everywhere. Lawnmower, yeah. It kind of look. I don't know if it's going to work. You know what I mean? It might look pants, right? But I've got a backup plan with it, right? So don't worry about it, right? Okay. Right. Go to 3 camera. Okay, so yeah, let me turn it around. Leave it there, Josh, leave it there. Okay, maybe that's... See that bright colour over there? I like that because there is a thing I'm going to put on there that actually might make it look good. Pin drill, you're going to have to look for Josh, right? Oh, Ollie's in. Hello, Ollie. Nice to see you, mate. Thank you very much for joining. 25 people in. Come on, guys. Get the 25 is my record. Let's break it. Get 30 people in here. Go and speak to all your friends and your mothers and your and your sons and cousins and uncles and aunties and stuff like that and get everybody in here. let's do it. Right, okay, so I'm just going to have a look around the model now, right, just to make sure that I'm going to build this edge up a little bit more. It's a bit wet at the moment, but I want to build it up a little bit more. I can see there's a big tone there. I'll use a stick. There's a big tone right there. Okay. I have to swap the other one as well. Got a fork. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I can see a nice tone, a big tone area there that I need to bring down, and this area here that I'd like to bring down a bit more. If it's not pronounced, I'm not too fussed, right? Because, like I said, there's something else I'm going to move on to. You know what I mean? With a different applicator. What do you think, Josh? Come and have a look at this. Yeah, he's looking wicked. Yeah,
seeing mine the other day.
It doesn't, you know what I mean? That camera is basically just to show you what I'm doing. Go to a different angle, please, mate. Anyone, choose one. Yeah, okay, so there's a pretty neat one that you can see. Yeah, how's that looking on the real screen? Yeah, alright, okay. So I'm going to do a little bit more, but I'm going to go for control now. I'm going to swap, right? But I still want that bright yellowy bit there, right? So I'm going to bring the tone in a bit more. Right, and then add that on top because hopefully they'll mix together and it'll come out nicely. It's not, you know, I mean, the masking off, yes, you've all done it. But I'm trying to achieve something with it. Hopefully, it'll come off. Oh, I'm using a clip now, right, to tap away that edge. Right, like I said, right, this is all 2mm. No, there's no 4mm going on here whatsoever, right? It's all 2mm, right? And I'm building the grass up on the different levels using 2mm. Okay, I need to dampen that down a bit, but there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this pile of grass that I got now. Now, because I've put on the single colours first, yeah, so I say single colours, I've used muddy grass and Northern Euro. Now I've got a mixture in here. The blend is not bang. It's not a this is this and this is this colour, yeah? It's a blend, and when you start to blend them in with the different colours, you get such a better result, like, you know what I mean? So, and a more natural looking grass. I'm just going to spray all over because I want to do now little bits of, little areas now where I think, I could blend that a little bit better and stuff like that, right? Okay? So I just moved that. So that's flattened there, right? So I need first of all need to repair that. But again, yeah, if you make a mistake, as I always say, Josh? turns into a good idea. You've forgotten. That's why I said it.
Because there's no mistakes in nature.
So you did.
That's the other one,
You
isn't
did say it wrong. You know what I mean? So. I'm gonna swap the hopper now as well because I'm doing bigger areas. I'll be here for hours doing. What do I call it? Nice bigger hopper. Quick spray, and I'm only doing areas spontaneous, just pockets of areas that I want to just cover because I don't want to go too much in it. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. I think there's a bit of a white speck by there, but I can cover that, and there's a bit of white speck by there, but don't worry about that. You know what I mean? It's a model. I'll cover it. Okay, let me think. Let me look. Let me have a look. Go camera 3. Okay, so that's probably the best shot you can get for colours. Josh, would you agree on the big screen? Yeah. Okay, that's probably the best shot for colours there, right? Okay. I'm pretty much happy with that, right? So what I'm going to do now, I just want to make sure that, you know what I mean, I'm going to scrape away, hold it down, scrape away that bit, just the bit on the edge where it's built up, right? Because I don't want that pulling off the stuff that I've blade already. It's right. It might not be as dramatic as I'm hoping it's going to be, right? But it might work as something. There is a reason. The aspect of the model, okay, is like that, okay, and I want that sort of shot going that way, right? And I'm off a little bit, but like I said, it was planned in my head and working it. And modeling shouldn't be too precise, but here we go. Let me have a look. Oh, look at that!
Oh, look at.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Now then, I am mega happy with that. Mega happy. Okay, so I've got sort of you can see, I got a flow going around here, going into that point there, and I got a flow going around in here, going into that point there, which then obviously going to lead up to something, okay? Right, so, and I don't know whether that's going to be deep enough. I need to test. Oh, it might not be. It might not be. Okay, we'll try. If it's not, I might have to do a sort of pockets of grass on there, just to build it up a little bit, so I can add what I'm going to add. Right. Okay. So model. Give me shot down or shot whatever. That model done. Let's leave that alone a minute, right? Because I'm going to describe to you what I'm going to do next. Right. First of all, let's have a slurp of coffee, and now we doing. It just needs. Yeah, it's a mountain. It's a mountain. If you go mowing up the mountain, timber mate, right? You need to get out of it. Well, you are out, but you need to stay in and model a bit more. Thank you. Iggy13 Giggly whatever. What's your name, mate?
Eagle Piggle.
Eagle Piggle. Is it Eagle Piggle?
Eagle Piggle.
Eagle Piggle. What's your name so I know the worker? So thank you very much. It might be somebody in work, but I doubt it. It's probably Josh.
Yeah. Pseudonym.
So I'm gonna sort of push that over to there, out the way, because am I ready for that now? Yes, I am ready for it. Okay, so I'll just it's going to be messed up in a minute anyway, right? So get over, out to there, 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 out to there. Okay, finish with the precision for now. Yeah, and the pile of them can go over there. Oh no, I'm going to need them. Grass I finished with for now, so I'm going to put underneath out the way. Excuse me. This is the blue peat at the moment. There's no blue peat at the moment because I haven't done them. So, right. So my theme, okay, where you see that grass, I've got to go in that way. My theme. See you for now, mate. Yeah, thanks, Timber. Thanks for coming along, mate.
Oh, we got up to 26.
We got up to 26. One more and we're breaking the record. And for Timber's going. Like, man. Yeah, so anyway, my theme, yeah, going that way, right, is I'm creating a poppy field, yeah, with something else and something else, right, okay? But I'm trying to bring that aspect in. So I've got that I'm happy with the model, and the grass looks great, right? Like I said, the poppies might not stick in to that shorter grass, so I might have to do like little tufts using the watercolor. They are great. If I inspire one person, Dave, if I inspire one, I'm happy. I'm well happy. Thank you very much. Yeah, you know what I mean? But that's just part of it. I'm now going to show you some next level stuff, right? Okay, so I'm going to need... all I need of these is the top. I'm just going to use the tops of these for now, right? So more color. I'm going to use these colors. Go to camera 4. No, yeah, 4. Right, these colors, right, they are just for the top. You can see that I got a bit of glue on there already, right? That's not going to come off because it's super glue. I'm just using for the tops. I'm going to use 2 different types of glues. I'm going to try use the basing glue, right? And I'm going to use our super glue. Go to camera something. Watercolor. Yeah, medium grade super glue, right? Okay, right. So I know, and then here we go. Oh, not that one. That was flat. I didn't want to use it. Our seafoam tree. Okay, so there's 2 different types that I've got. Right, there's that one, right, which you can see is a nice bushy one, right? And I'm going to use that for something which I'll tell you in a bit. So I'm not going to use it for now, and I'm going to use it with one of them, right? When I say one of them, it's for the watercolor. And then this one, then I'm going to butcher, okay? Because I spent ages yesterday having a look around, rooting through the boxes that we got, and we've got loads of this stuff, right? You know what I mean? So it's available on the website. Tam, if you're listening, please be on the website. Okay. I've been banging them all night, banging them off, yeah, to get the grass off, right? Sorry, not the grass, the seeds off. I don't really want trying to get the seeds off. Huh?
You can see them on the camera.
Yeah, you can see the camera then. Yeah, trust. You know what I mean, because the seeds sometimes can ruin it. Because we go into fine detail, right? Oh, what I need to do, don't forget, I finish with the brush. Now is the time to wash it off, right? Okay, nice clean brush, otherwise it's going to be sticky, right? Okay. Accelerator, there is a reason for that. I don't need them yet. I just need them too. I need them and a good pair of snips, or a fine pair. Go to camera 4. Fine pair. Let me come in. Fine pair of snips, yeah? Okay. Bloody hell. Get the long thing. Right, okay. Again, I'll show you what to do. So stay on camera 4, Josh, because it will work. And our favourite toy, the Pro Box. Okay, right? There is a purpose to it. Right? It's going to be used for one part of it, and then the sponge then, which is this, the red, is for another part of it, right? Creating poppies. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to do 4 at a time into these, yeah, and then I'll put them in, once they dry, and then put them into the model, right? Okay, so this is time consuming, right? Go to camera 1, Josh, 1 please, excuse me. This is time consuming, right? Okay, you've got to select the right ones, okay, because you don't want a big clump, you know what I mean, like that, boom, on the model, like, you know what I mean, it's not going to work, you know what I mean, it's going to look stupid, right? Because you want to get fine detail, right? Okay. Bye, Timbermate, thanks very much for joining. I'm just looking over, right? Okay. So the selection process is paramount, right? We won't use the layering spray until afterwards. I'm going to try 2 different techniques just to show you. Right, and what we're doing, right, is literally selecting ones that we think, where's the bigger one? No, give me this, bring me this over. Selecting ones which I think will stand up and look like a good poppy. Right, and all we do, snip it off, pull it away. And if there's a lot of mass on top of it, that's too short. Okay, now some of you might think, oh, I can't be bothered with this. But fair enough, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, that's watercolor. But some might think, yeah, it's worth the watercolor. This is for the, you know what I mean, the diorama model that I'm doing. It's worth putting the effort into it to get that result. Okay, So I'm just going to try and bend it round there like that. Okay. Maybe a better one than that. Tell you what I'm going to need. Glasses. Oh, I can see, that's the problem. Now then I can select the good one now. So on here, let's have a look. Wash. There's a good one. I can see. Okay, pick away. There's lots of seeds in there, so take the seeds off. Just trying to get a good sample one first, so I can show you what a good sample one is, and then I can crack on then with what do I call it? There we go. I got one bit. Right, there we go. Now then, I can now pick off ones that I don't want. There's a good one there. So hold it, clip it, bang the seeds off. Okay, and right, this is a representation of a poppy, right? It's not a poppy, it's not going to be what I call it. I just wanted to look something similar, right? Okay, something like it, right? So, first off, super glue. My favourite thing at the moment, super glue. Put a dollop. Let's get into shot. Put a dollop onto there, right? I'll get Josh's nipped out in a moment and left the thing over there, the donut. Right, so we'll start off with a big bunch and then I can trim off from there if I want to, right? Dollop of super glue onto there. Get your tweezers, okay? And then this is 1 mil black static grass, okay? Put it on to there. Camera 4, Josh, please. Okay, right, there we go. Right, put the clip, get the clip close, right, get it over there, nice and close. Okay, not too close because it'll buzz me. Get over there. Oh, I just dropped them. There we go. Switch it on, and then apply the black flock. Right, switch it off. Okay, now I can see that, you know, I mean, that's not going to look like a really good poppy to start off with, right? So I can trim off, if I need be, an area there, right? So that one there, let's get a shot of that, and I cut the head off, right? Okay, so you've got to be careful because, like I said, it is fiddly. So let's do another one quickly. There we are, that one. I'll start off big and then we'll go small. Okay, so dip it in the super glue like I showed you. Yeah, that one. You've got the flock there ready. Switch it on. Apply the flock. Okay, you might need some more, so just sprinkle some more on. Okay, that way. Bosh. And like I said, all you're doing is just massing the black up, right? It does, trust me, we did it yesterday and it made a hell of a difference, didn't it, Josh?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so, am I coming up? Yeah, so there you can see a black flock on there, yeah? Okay, right? I know it's, like I said, you just representing, and it could be just a bunch of poppies around the gut, right? So then what you need, put your lid there, right, and put that over the top. Layering spray, little squirts, and then with the flock, sprinkle over the top. Okay, give it a tap. Josh, there. What do you think? So can you see? Yeah, go over to camera 3. Yeah, right. Once you start putting them, it looks massive on that, what I call it, right? So I got to trim it down, right? You know, because it's too big. But I'm going to leave it dry. So what I'm going to do, chuck it in there for now and leave it dry. And then I can fiddle around. Now I can peel some of that off, right? And I can put it onto work on. So we got loads of these to make, right? So here we go, right? So it's just a selection now. So all I'm going to do is get a load like that, big bunch, right? And I can select off that then, and it's just going to ram the super glue, dip it all in the super glue like that, right? So it picks up all the. You can use other glue if you want to. You know what I mean? I'll show you in a little bit now. You can use basing glue. Put a bit of the flock. This is black flock. Okay. Right, black 1mm static grass. This is right. Okay, move that. Put the lid on that. Move that because you don't want the black into there. Put it.
Stuck the tape on it.
Yeah, innit? Put it in there and work on it, and then there we go. Boosh. Yeah. But all we want is covers it. Get a tap off because all we're doing is covering that little bit, right? Okay, so Josh's going to come in, right? I can just, yeah, can you see that black? Now we're going to do, right, quick layering spray away from that flock I've just done it, right, because you don't want the glue onto there, right? And then, like I said, put it on over the lid and sprinkle your red on, right? So way too big again, right? But we're going to select small ones, right? And again, like I keep saying, representation, not an actual poppy. Okay, right? There it is. We're going to trim it down afterwards and put it onto the model. Okay, so some more, get some more. Right, okay, I'm going to select a different glue now. So basing glue, put it onto a different pot, right? Mix it around. Okay, just to show you, dab it all in. Yeah, super glue is a lot finer, right? And if you've got big bits on there like that, right? You don't, because it's all about finesse with seafoam, right? Okay, give it a little flick off because you don't want too much on there, right? Get your, if you know the clip is there, right? It's underneath, so clip it on, hide your thing, turn your box on, turn it upside down. And off it goes. Yeah, can you see that? That's lovely. Look at that shot. Lovely. Tap off. Okay, and then switch the box off. Move it out of the way. Give the tweezers a tap. Right, that will shake off the excess. You can see now. Yeah, the black dots. Okay, maybe a bit bigger on. It's a bit bigger on there. Like I said, with the super glue, it's a lot finer. Right, so this might be too big for me, right, for my scale. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a go. Lid again, over the top. Okay, and then sprinkle the red. Well, I'm making mass poppies here, right, where what we're going to do from this is cut them down from this, yeah, and put them onto there into scale, hopefully, right? Just get it clipped on, let it dry up while you're making. Yeah, like I said, I made them little things. Put that back into there. Okay, I got one more, and then I go on to poppies. Then go on to making poppies onto that one then as well, right? So just making sure that I got a good bushy area that I can work from. So that to me is a little bit thick, so I'm going to use the super glue again, right? So I'm going to put a little bit more super glue onto there because the super glue obviously goes off quicker. That to me is not ideal. There's a big stem there, so let's peel that one off. Yeah, there's lots of stems on there, right? Again, and I keep saying, you know what I mean, people might turn around and say, oh, it's not poppies and stuff like that. It's a representation. All I'm doing is a representation for the plant or the flower and for the diorama. Super glue on, little flick off, wipe your tweezers off as you're getting lots of that's building up. Make sure you twist upside down, put your box on, model up, and refresh your flock or your grass. There we go, better. Right, good coverage for that. Tap it off, switch the box off, move it away. Yeah, it's a good, where are we, Josh, over there? Yeah, some good, so leave it there. And then, get your lid, sprinkle on. Right, okay, so, and then clip it on. There we go. Right, okay, so back to the model now. This is what we're going to do, and this is where I'm going to say, when I'm going to realise whether the grass is too short, and that we need to maybe make little pockets of grass, little patches of grass to stick it in, right? But so what I'm going to do is try and get tall top poppies there, going into smaller poppies into there, going into something for there, right? So fingers crossed. Here we go. Let me any questions. Here we go. Northern Rails, Craig. Yeah, I probably like dying to have a go at this now, mate. I can see. Yeah, but thanks very much, mate. Enjoy. Excuse me, I have a drop and stuff like that. How are you liking it, guys? Yeah, hope you know what I mean. It's looking good and stuff like that. I'm gonna move stuff out of the way because camera 4 is probably the best when I get to it. Just not yet. Yeah, you know what I mean. I hope it haven't finished yet. I got a couple of more features to go as well on top of it. So fingers crossed it'll be right. Sorry, let me know. It's going cold. It's nice. Well done, Dean. Josh. 21 people, 23 likes. That's what we like. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is now where I'm gonna select the poppy now, right? From there, right? Okay, Josh, go to camera 4 possibly. Yeah, I gotta get more colour. So I need to select, yeah, because I know that some of them are that's too big. Like, I mean, there's one tree per there or branch per there that might work. So I'm gonna grip it with the tweezers. Okay, delicately. Here we go. I need 2 ends of this now because I've already messed up one. Gently. Okay, and then cut it off. And pull away. Then I get it. Ooh, slightly. Just. So, pull it up a bit. Need to get that stem, I do. Into the super glue. Okay. Make sure we break the tension on it so you get a good dollop of super glue. And then plant it. Oh, now that you can't see, however I can. How's that? Yeah, so that's activated is to get it going. Okay, again, I'm looking. Yeah, that's one big one there maybe. So I'm working my left hand here now, right? So clip it. Yeah, I got it. Drop it down. It is quite robust. Okay, you can sort of be rough with it. It doesn't help. I'm shaking. I don't know why I'm shaking. I'm nervous. Nah, never nervous. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, then we go back to the drawing board. As simple as that. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean. I don't. It's modelling. At the end of the day, we all make mistakes. Well, what's my biggest saying, guys? You know what I mean? If you make a mistake, it turns into a good idea, right? If it doesn't look right, if I like it, then so be it. Okay, put it in. Now I'm doing a field of. Go to camera 1, please, just so I can explain. I'm doing I can't see as well. I'm doing a field of poppies, not individual poppies. Yeah. If you're going to try and do individual scale poppies to scale to this, I you know what I mean, fair dues, well done. You know what I mean, you're a far better model than I am, and I'm not a good modeler. You know what I mean, by no means. I never confess to be like. You know what I mean, but all I want to do, like I keep saying, is represent a field of poppies. So when you look at it, you've got that. So you've got the green colour. Let's slouch it. Let's have a look, see if it works. Right, Josh, and stay on camera 1. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Maybe go to a different camera. That one maybe. Yeah, so I'm doing a field, yeah, of poppies per year. So that's going to be full of black and red, which you'll see in poppies. You see black and red and stuff like that, right? and then a feature on top of here. Right? That will leave it to hopefully make it look smart. And then I'll ask you guys to finish off what you think. But like I said, I'm following that. I'm going to follow that. Where I did that, go to camera 4. Where I did that section by there, and it is working as well, right? So a treat. Right, when I did that section, I'm following that section because I want the grass to be growing up around that, but the field by there. But it's a sort of like the poppies are going to draw your eye to whatever I'm going to bring up to you. Hopefully. If it works. So far, I'm quite enjoying it. It's quite smart. Okay, so again, now we're going to select another one. There's a good one. I'm not going to fiddle around with it. I'm going to just snip it off. And then pull it. Sea foam everywhere. Pull it off. Am I happy with that? If I put that by there, it looks crap. Get rid of it. Okay, but then, you know, I mean, you're just going to generally just try it, put it in, don't like it, take it out, chuck it away. Like I said, representation. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, in there, stick it in. Come on, stay up. Probably didn't get enough super glue on it. Stick it in. Happy days. Okay, so it is just sort of select, glue, move on. Select, glue, move on. Yeah, and you know, I mean, the bigger area, obviously. Okay, make sure you clean, because I got super glue on here, right? Make sure to keep cleaning it off, right? Because it'll stick to, you plant it down, go yes, pull it up, nightmare. And then I'm just taking off bits and things like that, you know what I mean? So, just bunches, small bunches, big bunches, where you think, okay, look at that, that's not worth a, what do I call it, camera 4, Josh. They don't want to see me all the time. Yeah, you can see the colour build up. Again, I think it's down to the colour. I mean, the black and the red, for me, is looking... yeah. Yeah, the black and the red starts to pop. And like I said, if you can't see it on the cameras, Josh will, you know what I mean, Super Josh will take some cracking photos and we'll, you know what I mean, and put them on the group. So you can see the group, the photos on the group. And he'll put more than one on like last week, because last week he only put one on and he got shouted at, didn't you, Josh?
I did.
Yeah, because, you know what I mean, putting one on is not, you know what I mean, it's like chocolate teapot. It's much used as a chocolate teapot. So I didn't like that little bit there, get rid of it. I was going to do individual things, but I've sort of now changed my mind today, because, you know what I mean, it's starting to look smart. But there.
We've had 2 good mornings.
There's a sticky uppy bit by there, a sticky outy bit by there I don't like, so I'm going to get rid of it. Like I said, guys, right, Dean is on the chat, so, and Dean is our WWS designer. Okay, so if any of you want to have a chat with him or have a moan at him, I'm just pretty sure he'll answer you quite nicely. Dean, you've got to answer him quite nicely. Yeah, he's not known for his tact. Is he, Josh? Nope. Okay, so that's a nice fine one there, so I'm going to stick that coming up towards here. So you can get my idea. Yeah, okay, right. Anyway, big field and then boom. So we're going to take a while. I do apologise, you know what I mean? But we can have a chit chat and any questions, right? Like in the poppies, may have to include some. No, also, yeah, Smith. Well, you're gonna have a box soon, so like I've shown you on here, mate, you'll be able to do it. Okay, so again, it's a nice big one. So towards the front. Okay, it's all about selection. Yeah. And just having a look. Morning, Gareth, mate. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, 21 people. You know what I mean? Is Josh learning plenty today? Josh never learns. He's probably asleep behind there. You know what I mean?
Like him behind the curtain.
He's behind the curtain, like, you know what I mean? And every now and then again, you know what I mean? So it's, you know what I mean? It's. I keep telling him to change camera angles just to make sure he's still awake. Just stick it in, but there. Boom. Yeah, this is okay. So this is dioramaing. This is something I love doing. Okay, for me, this is the modelling type of modelling that I love doing because it's making the points of interest. I haven't got anything over here. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I don't want to put anything here because all I want is to draw the eye into a specific area. Yeah, and as people know, diorama. The term diorama is the 4 points of a model to have it's four interesting points of the model, but I'm creating an illusion. An illusion, Josh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And trying to create an illusion for you to, like I said, follow that. Boom. I've put that one there. You can't see it. Go to camera 4. Oh, you can't see it. We're going to get a better camera. Go to camera. Oh, God, there we are. I've put one right there, right? I got to admit, it looks, because it's lonely, it looks phenomenal. So I might just do, no, carry on. So I'm going to carry on. Dean Farr, eye hole. Yeah. Oh, you are. If you walk into Dean's room, right, we've moved, right? Nothing better than a lovely Welsh tone on a Wednesday. And a winning one as well. Like, you know what I mean? I just have to say that before I go back onto Dean, I just have to say that, oh my God, how the cotton picking hell as Wales won 2 games of rugby. I have no idea. Yeah, we are absolutely pants, yet we are winning. So I'm well happy with that. Like, you know what I mean? And we got the old enemy next as well. You know what I mean? If any of you guys follow rugby, there's going to be some banter going on to that one. You know what I mean? Because the old enemy, you know what I mean? It's a rivalry like no other. Yeah, you know what I mean? Are we going to win the Grand Slam? France are looking really hot. Anyway, there we go. That's enough of that. There's a big bunch for there, so you know what I mean. I'm going to try and now start thickening it out because I am following edges. I'm trying to get. It's awkward to get a good blob of glue on for it to stick. Once it's in, you can manipulate it. And then little squirt. Don't go nuts because that'll blow it away. And I want it high here, and I want to start going low there for aspect. Yeah, is that right, Josh? Josh is a arty farty type guy. I know Josh.
Mm-hmm.
I try my best.
He tries his best. You are very trying. And the beauty about it didn't stick. The beauty about this as well, right? It's such a fine scale, right? You know what I mean? It looks where there's maybe no poppies or no red flock or black flock that's taken. It looks amazing, and where some of it comes off as well, you know what I mean? You get that natural look to it. Yeah, and I think you can see now. I can see it on the camera. I mean, yeah, you can see now on that camera. Look at it, you know what I mean? If with that, you can just see black, and then the bright red. Wow, honest to God, you know what I mean? It's amazing. We So, got to come on. Myself, there's a chap who used to come around when we were allowed he was the charity for the veterans, yeah, no, me being a veteran as well, so help the veterans it was more than anything. And he used to do the figures, help the heroes figures on a stone, and I helped him out. Said, look, he used to sell them in thing, and I said, if you flock it, yeah. So I donated a box to him. Every time he comes up, he doesn't, I donate things to it because it's obviously my passion as well. Being a veteran, we want to look after these guys, like but I showed him then. I said, look, maybe if you used to collect pebbles and stuff like that, right, and then glue the statue, yeah, like a flat perspex statue onto a pebble, and it looks smart. I said, look, flock the rock. Should hashtag flock the rock. How is that, Josh? Yeah, that's a trend going. Yeah, I said if you flock the pebble, in a 2 mil grass, I said, you've got a different texture. It'll look better. And to be fair, he did. And for all volunteers, he's a biker as well, and he had hundreds of bikers go out, or thousands of bikers meet up and go on trips and stuff like that. Anyway, he came back to me. He said that weekend he sold loads. He got demand for them and stuff like that. And I showed him then how to do. We got poppies, tuft poppies, and I said break them up and put them around the shoulder and stuff like that, or solitary one and stuff. And he said it was phenomenal. So obviously the poppy is a big thing to myself as well. But I actually as a modeling, look at the impact. Josh, go to camera 3. Yeah, look at the impact on this, guys. Yeah, look at that colour. Josh, you're on big screen. What do you think?
Amazing.
Yeah, I got him. Amazing. So that must be brilliant, right, for Josh, right?
Would you add the red at the end once it's all done on top of it all?
Say again?
Would you add, once it's all done?
Yeah.
Would you add red, on top of once it's all?
You don't need to. I think sometimes we're modern as well, as less is more. I'm going to build this coming across here now and up there, and then build it slowly through. We've got plenty of time, trust me. Yeah, I'm not hungry yet, and I don't need a wee, so so we're good. Okay. So that was a little story that shaking away there. We do a lot for charity, mate. Those of you that are young enough to remember that. You remember that, Josh? No. The Fast Show.
Oh, yeah.
The super glue should hold it, but it also, once it gets to it, gets into it, it holds itself as well. And maybe I could do a coat of layering spray just to hold it on then as well afterwards, but up here somewhere, because otherwise you'll blow it away. I'm gonna need more doing, so I did quite a lot there anyway, but I think I'm slowly going to getting there. Where did that go? There. So turn around. You've got to make sure you grab it as well. Yeah, Fast Show there, what? See, the Fast Show. They do a lot for charity. And then didn't Reeves and Mortimer came from that, didn't it? And that's where Matt Lucas was from then. Matt Lucas, another fellow Welshman. George Dawes. Can you remember that, Josh? No? What's the score, George Dawes? Oh, now then. Let's see a minute. Ready? Oh no, pass back. Quick, go away. Thank you very much. There's a little teaser. That's looking smart, Dean. Down. Can't tell you on that one though. That's a nice up and coming project, I believe. Ooh, that looked quite smart. So a little product teaser, but there, I think that's be a good thing to do over the, what do I call it? Oh, look at that. So, right, my inspiration from this, camera one.
Ready mind.
Yes, read my mind. My inspiration for this, where I sort of, a lot of people turn on and say, yeah, bring in the dove, or dove from above. Yeah, shut up, stop. Anyway, my inspiration for this, I get most of my ideas for products. And yeah, obviously I do a lot of research of what people are using and what other companies have got out there and stuff like that. As a scenery company, we are very, very young. Yeah, you know what I mean. Mark and I have been at it 13 years, right? But we've toyed at it for a good few years. I think it's about 5 years we've been actually going. No, it's 10 years. Sorry, we've been actually going full chat. But we got lots of different things. We do, like I said, war games and railways, and we are now, our identity that I'm pushing is a scenery company, right? I get a lot of my ideas from. I'm not a good sleeper. Last night I was really, really shattered. I had a really good sleep last night, and I didn't get many ideas. But most of the time, I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I got my phone by the side of me, and I tap away because there's some of my ideas. So my inspiration came from this one. I think it's either Cardiff Castle does it. I know Cardiff Castle does it, and I'm pretty sure the Tower of London does it as well. Because when we were coming back from Ali Pali one day, Mark and I were diverted through the centre of London. You know what I mean? We drove through the centre of London. It was a nightmare. You know what I mean? Leicester Square and stuff like that. Like hell of a trip because we saw all the stuff. So we saw the tower. I think it's like the Tower of London or whatever it is. Somebody born here probably going to tell me what it is, right? Top totty. And you had them poppies which come out of the window, yeah, and then spread all the way across the thing. You know what I mean? Stunning. And I know my dad. My mum bought my dad one of those London poppies, and he's got it in a box and stuff like that. Stunning. So you're going to be giving it to me some one day, right? So you know what I mean, and that's what I got. So I wonder if I put that onto a hill, and then obviously I've got other bits and pieces which are still there. Yeah, I haven't done any painting on it and stuff like that, and so I'm going to stick it on there, but not stick it down because I will paint it later on. But now that I'm seeing like little angles, and when Josh goes back, walks is. You know what I mean? He walks. Why are you walking slow? Everybody knows he's walking like on tiptoes. Everybody knows he's there. Stop walking on tiptoes. Just walk. I'm pretty sure the guys won't mind. Yeah, I can see that colour coming through there now, and I'm like, oh, excited. It's really looking sharp. So, glasses back on. Let's carry on. Can we please have a close look of the poppies so far? Right. Yeah. Okay. What camera, mate? The dove from above. Oh, it's heavy. I'm going to try. Is that Josh?
Tilt it.
That way?
The other way.
That way. Hang on. That way. Yeah?
Keep going. Keep tilting.
I can't tilt that much.
There we go.
My fat fingers out the way. Yeah?
Push up. The other way.
Oh.
Push it, boys. There we go. There we go.
Is that good? Yeah?
Yeah.
How's that? Jess, how's that, mate? Let me know. Reverse it. Yeah, somebody. No, again, so we're in a unit with a massive unit with it's a council unit it is, and there's other companies in there, and God, they're noisy. You know what I mean? One day I'm gonna have a studio with me, Josh, Dean, Dave, and it's gonna just be us, and it's just gonna be no noise. We'll soundproof it, and we can have a party in there, and because I'm the boss as well. You know what I mean? They'll be working really, really hard because other people listening. Simon's listening. Josh, get on with the work. That's a bit too tall. Yeah, just glue that as well. So, okay, so that, you know what I mean, this is where we talk about scale. Wee bit too tall. Get the glue going. Stick it in, stick it down. That's Josh's hand there.
Third
That was
hand.
mine. There's a third hand coming in. I'm not. I'm not. I haven't got 3 hands. Trust me. I've only got them 2. I am gonna finish this, right? So you know what I mean. You're quite welcome to pop in and pop out. 23 people on there. Yeah, like I said, we've got to try and beat 27. You know what I mean, and you know what I mean. So it'd be great if you know what I mean. Like I said, but I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I've been on 2 hours. That's all. You know what I mean. I'll even eat. You know what I mean. Carry on and eating and stuff like that. But I'm happy. I don't need a wee yet. So, but I want to finish this. I want to try and finish on the camera because I literally got one more thing to model. I got to put the poppies in. One more thing to model. I'm happy with the grass, although this bit is looking a bit scabby. But I might be able to hide up with the poppies. Turn that into a tree. I'll show you how to turn that into a tree with some flocks and stuff like that. Oh, I might put a little bit of flocks down as well around here. Actually, if I put a little bit of flock around here and applicate on top of it as well, right? My watch is all saying as well, almost there. Thank you. Right, you know what I mean. And then I got something else then to go under there, which should hopefully really finish, and hopefully be nice and somber for it as well. Nice and what do I call it? The seafoam shaking like mad, Josh. It's not me, it's the seafoam. I haven't had a drink since Saturday. Which is, if anybody knows me, that's good. What are you up to, guys? Let's have a look. You know what I mean? Let's do some have a chat with you guys. What are you up to? Josh is there, you know what I mean? He can shout out who's talking and who's not. While we'll, you know what I mean, while I'm building this up, we can sort of have a chit chat as well. You know what I mean? Anfield Road, Lee. Is that Lee? I think so. I think Lee or Tim. We either got Lees or Tims, and we. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. I do apologise. I am trying to learn them as I go along, but I have a memory of a sieve. You know what I mean. If anybody I say to them. You know what I mean, if they want something off me, you've got to nag me. Yeah, as people know, and some people know on there, because you know, I had Sam text me this morning at 7 o'clock. You've forgotten them, and what? Let's try and get that. That's touching. So a little bit of accelerator. I'll put the accelerator on there and it'll go along. I'm gonna have to make more poppies. So again, if you've missed us making poppies, don't panic. I'm gonna make some more anyway. So this one's not too good actually. There's only a few on there. Whew. Is that the best angle, Josh, or are you just sleeping or doing some work? Are you facing this? Well, you should be putting your laptop, like I said to you yesterday. Yeah, see? Didn't think of that. That's why I'm boss. Oh, actually, that's small, so coming over here. You know what? Looking good. It's all about poppy selection. Okay, that's tall, but it's too tall. So snip away. But again, yeah, poppy field. It's not flat. It's not, you know what I mean, the flowers don't grow all to the same height. Yeah, they all grow different levels, different heights, different shapes. Well, not different shapes, but you know what I mean.
Directions.
Different directions. So, you know what I mean. And then you get the good colours then. Yeah, so this technique, right, it's not just about poppies, right? You know what I mean? I've added the black flock. I've added the black static grass. Yeah, just to I've added the black static grass. Josh, one. Oh, come on. Because you know what I mean? If you did a poppy, it's red, and it'll just be a sea of red, and it'll look. I didn't think it looked right, but the black and red on here, right? And I think, you know what I mean, when Josh gets some cameras on there, right? You know what I mean, and some photos, I think you'll agree that it does pop. Yeah, right. You know what I mean, and it breaks up that. You've got the different colour grasses, which I'm quite happy with. You've got the darker areas and the deader, you know what I mean, the lighter areas around here. Right, you can't see it at the moment, right? But you know what I mean. But you haven't got to just stick to poppies on this. Like you can make, like I showed you last week with a small diorama, that, you know what I mean, the buddleia that you could do, right, with the static grass, right? We've got different colour grasses, right? I am going to show you maybe next week, right? Because I might do a wild meadow, a wildflower meadow. I'm going to do a wild meadow. I just made my mind up again. There's my inspiration comes from, yeah. So I'm going to do a wildflower meadow next week with all the colours, right? So I'm going to speak to our sales manager, our lovely Tamsin, yeah, who's in a top secret part of the something, and I'll what do you call it? See if how quick we can get them on. I know they're on in certain. I think they're on eBay UK. Right, you know what I mean? Because we've had so many people coming in, different things. We've opened up. We've got some we sell on something like 20,000 different channels, right? Let's see if we can get them onto the website, and I can show you then how to create a wild meadow, wildflower meadow. We could do a roundabout. Whoa! We could do I could do an oversized roundabout. I've seen there's a few in Wales. I know they're probably everywhere. Like, you know, Wales is not just like a country on its own. You know what I mean? There's a, you know, I mean, we could do I do a big scale roundabout where you've got wildflowers growing with a hump, and we can do the hump because now that I know that the plaster dries quick enough with Super Dean, yeah, we can do that. So anyway, look, we're gonna put a pic on Facebook, a group later, of what I'm doing. Brilliant, lovely. Thank you, mate. Excellent. Okay, good, cool. How are we enjoying it, boy? We've got 19. Okay, a few people. Like I said, I'm doing a bit. You know, I mean, this is just the building up and stuff like that. Like I said, drop in, come back out. You know what I mean? Come back in, stuff like that. Drop in, drop out. It's always a chewing the fat with Martyn. I'm modelling with Martyn. Like, you know what I mean? I know that sometimes you can just listen and just get bored of my voice. Never, Josh says, never. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't mind people coming in and out. Yeah, I'm actually thoroughly enjoying myself, but yeah, and no one's going to tell me to go. Oh, I got Dean coming in. Huh? Yeah.
Give you a compliment.
Oh, Dean's coming in and saying it's looking good. Smart, isn't it? And then with your so Dean has been a part of it, right? He has been a part of it. He yesterday, 2 weeks ago, he printed out something to me. Yeah, no. To be fair, he was testing the printer, one of the resin printers for us, and I asked him, well, while you're testing, you know, he print something off for me, so it should be the finishing touch. Yeah, you know what I mean. So he has been a part of it, and Josh did his first static grass in yesterday, and his last. You know what I mean? No, we slowly teaching Josh how to you know what I mean. He's a cracking designer, right? You know what I mean. He can be part. He's part of the design team. His photography, I would say, you know what I mean. Well, all the thumbnails that he does for for social media is Josh. Yeah, to be fair to him, so he's fair dues to him. That's enough said of Josh. His head can't go. You know, we've got double doors in the office as well, so you can get out of there easy. So, yeah, Dean's in here as well. You know what I mean? Hello, Dean. Hello. So just this is, you know, I mean, it is fine scale at the end of the day, and it's fine scale modelling. I mean, if you guys, some guys on the layouts probably won't want to do this, but I think I love it. I think it's coming out quite nice, and I am going to take my time, and I am going to have the patience. We are going to finish off this little bit. It's coming out quite quickly, and the colour on there looks Josh needs to be doing some scenics on stream. No, yeah. Have you seen Josh? Josh has got a face for radio. So, so you know what I mean. Some people are meant to stay behind the camera. Yeah, he's gonna call me everything for that later. Oh, he is now, probably, but he can't hear him. So, I missed that one. Oh, well. Okay, so this is probably the last one on that one, so I can get rid of that. And I'll make some more. Oh, that's a challenge now. We have to have a Josh challenge. I know Dean can do it. Dean can model, right? You know what I mean. But it's a Josh challenge. We'll have to do it. He's gonna have to come on now. That is a. We'll do a video, I think. You know what I mean? Of
I quit.
yeah, Josh said he quits. I like that. Yeah, you'll have to be live, otherwise they'll see that you're cheating. And you better not let me down, Josh. Otherwise, you know what I mean. It's P45s. Right. Okay. So I got to make some more. So it gives the super glue a chance to dry there as well. You know what I mean? So I'll swap that over. It's quite heavy actually. That the plaster, the modelling fibre, worked a treat. So I'm just going to move that out of the way in a moment because I don't want to ruin that. But it's start. I'm impressed with it. Like I said, this was off the cuff, totally off the cuff. You know what I mean? Didn't think that would it work, and it's starting to look really nice. And I got the height, and it's starting to go down low as well. I'm excited. I'm getting excited. Should I be? Yes. We're modelling. So that's a good one. There was a double one there as well. So. Right, so you guys that have not seen this, if you haven't, back up to 21, excellent. Super glue on the pot, got a 4. Super glue on the pot, like that, I just put on there, right, just dip it in, okay, right. Get all of thing. I use super glue, right, because it's finer, right. I used, that's basing glue there, right, and I just thought it was too clunky. Clunky? Yeah. Clunky, Josh? Yeah. Clumpy. It was too clumpy. Yeah. So if you see me going ooh like that, it's because I just had a buzz from the box, but I didn't on that occasion. So okay. Don't worry. It looks thick when you go on, but give it a tap. Bush. There it is. Is off. Right. Okay. So that's enough. Switch the box off. Right. Okay. Bring in your flock. Use your lid like I showed you. Right. Layering spray. Spray away from the camera. Get over, back over. And the layering spray, right? It's a fine spray adhesive, right? It'll help stiffen up the seafoam. Oh, I say look really good. You could just do it straight in the tub. When I just think of that before. Josh, what are you telling me before? I mean, so don't need to use a lid, or you know what I mean? Straight on the top like that. Give it a tap off, right? Again, if some come down on the bottom over there, don't worry about it. Nature again. Yeah, you'd have things falling off. Did I get it? Yeah, got it. Okay, put it over there to dry. Yeah, it's a quick process. Just get a good bunch. I'm going to take some off the bottom of this tree because it's got a good spine. Yeah, that's a good one. Because I'm not using the bottom of this tree. There's another good bunch. And have a look at some of the. Actually, the black seeds, I've just again changed my mind again. So again, going through modelling, yeah, they might be the wrong colour. No, I mean, the wrong colour. If you look at them, they're browny. So come back in. Get your tweezers. Turn it upside down. Switch the box on. Okay. Well, again with static grass and super glue, sometimes it tends to. Oh, actually, that could be a good tree. Sometimes kills the grass and doesn't come up. Okay, again, I always put the lid back on your red flock because you don't want the black, because the grass will go everywhere on that, right? You don't want So a quick squirt. And then sprinkle the red flock on. Okay. On to dry. Look, I've got some down the bottom down there. I'll get my stash. It's the colour, look at the colour.
Bottom off, right?
Yeah, I got them by I got good green ones here. Me and Josh is trying to give me some stuff and I've got just trying to have a look at good make as many as I can in the hit. There we are, that's a good one. Now, because I was going to do it individually, but now that I've done that and it looks good, I'm quite happy with it. Is it over modelling? What is over modelling, guys? You know what I mean? What is over modelling? I think obviously everything that I do, Josh uses in photos for later on in products and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? So, now look, see that grass? A little bit of wood. Sometimes you just need to scrape it off. Tap it off. Tap it off. Layering spray. And then red flock. Okay, and then one more on this batch. Hopefully that might be there's quite a lot there, so hopefully we there's a good batch, but yeah. And if I can do another load, no. That one, put them two together. On. Box on, here we go. Lovely jubbly, get up. Tap it off. Layering spray. And then red flock. Okay, cool. Put them across there like that. Okay, good. Alright, so clean off your tweezers. Because the layering spray and stuff like that. I mean, the beauty about it, the layering spray is you can just like scrape it off with your nails. Hands black. The tap off. Okay, and then move away. So what I'm going to do, put that over there, bring this over, put that to there, and then bring the model back in. Okay, so again, like guys, you know what I mean, come in, come out, like I said, and all I'm doing is building up, but I can have we can chew the fat as we go along. What we got, I love doing things like you're doing for layout. Layout's never finished. Yeah, yeah, you're true, never finished. You always modelling. Yeah, I like to do, I should bring everything into it. You know what I mean? Into what I call it. Jace, hashtag Josh challenge. He haven't said he accepted it yet, you know what I mean? So we should have a different face on, you know what I mean, other than myself, shouldn't we, Josh? Yeah, he's not convinced, he's like, yeah, you're doing it, you know what I mean? He'll do it. I'll get him on, anybody.
Under duress.
Under duress, but he'll do it. You haven't got a choice. I think it's a cracking idea. So well done, Jash. A cracking idea. I just peel that off there now. Drop that down. There we go. Yeah, this is sort of. Come on. It is murder because you are got a little tiny bit of glue, and obviously it's pushing against there, and the trees are trying to push against each other. So, but we get there. We'll get there. There's a nice big wide one, but I'll make sure I'm cutting that. Yeah. We'll have to get Amy as well.
Yeah.
So we got another photographer, Amy. Yeah, she's off this week, but we'll have to get Amy on there. I don't think she'll go on there. Well, she might.
Right.
She's since she was photographer, like same as Josh, but joining us. She's coming as a keen modeler, as a diorama modeler as well, and she's enjoying it, doing it as well. So. Oh, that's delicate. That's too high though. Okay, so there's what I can see though. Cut that off there. Oh, I'm shaking like a leaf. Why am I shaking? Yes. Go away. Okay. That worked. I don't want you leaning against, so I'm going to try and get them sort of separately up there on their own, so it's thinner. It's nice and thick here and then thinner as it goes up. And then maybe one like solitary one there. I hope you're enjoying, guys. You know what I mean? I know there's not much people coming back and forth, but you know what I mean, there's 22 people in, so I'm quite happy with that, guys. Well, I'm very happy with that. I'm happy with just one, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's as long as I got somebody to talk to, I don't care. Or somebody will listen. You know what I mean? I know it's like in the afternoon or in through the day. When lockdown's finished, Josh did ask me, am I going to carry on? And we used to do some evening ones, although Josh never did an evening one. He didn't actually do it. It was Simon, and Simon helped me out on that one. You know what I mean? So I think I'm not going to do it once a week, because obviously we're in work, and the wife doesn't see me as it is, like, you know what I mean, and the kids. So, but what I can do is I'll do certainly once a month, maybe. You know what I mean? Again, you YouTubers are phenomenal. Like, you know what I mean? You do them in the evenings and stuff like that after your work and stuff. It's great. Like, you know what I mean? But all my kit now is set up in a studio, and I like to get out here. But I do. I know. I mean, we'll carry on with hashtag Martyn and Martyn. I think it's been successful. I think we've all enjoyed, to be honest. You know what I mean? I know my YouTube is growing, but it's all about the products and the oh, come on. This one's been a pain. And the company for us. For myself. Get upright. Stay upright.
You're going to address the cuts in your hand, right?
Yeah. Has somebody mentioned it?
No, I just...
Yeah, put it on there. Well, look at that. Right? See that? I see that one up there as well. That's Scram. That's my...
It's Dean now.
It's Dean, yeah. Dean wanted to design something. I said no. And he's chewing up my hand. That's my cat. Right? I got what I call it. He's well, I say cat. He doesn't think he's a cat. He can't meow. Right, he's crazy, fair dues. I mean, he's about 10, 11-year-old, and he still thinks he's about a kitten. And he attacks me, and my God, he hurts. I know, I got a cat, and my mum is a doggy person, you know what I mean? And I think that's why I went for cats. Okay, get rid of that little barb there, because I want to stick that right there. Get a good bit of glue onto that. And accelerator. This is where are we? WWS accelerator. Can you see it, Josh? Yeah. Yeah. WWS. How do you read it? That way.
Yeah.
WWS accelerator. Yeah. Right. That's our own super glue accelerator, which makes it go off. And then I'm using our medium grade super glue. Though there's a product plug. Keep the sales team happy. All frantic. One of the two are thinking, oh, quick, we got to list that now. Okay, pick that off. Yeah, there's another bunch, nice little bunch. So I'll just test fit now. I'll be getting to the finer details up the top. And test fit some pieces. Plonk it in. I'm going to spray that with the layering spray. Yeah, right. Okay, with the layering spray, it'll all bind them because they're all touching each other, so it should all bind with each other and stuff like that. So, good, brilliant. Cheers from Canada. Oh, heading out. Yeah, nice, Clibbit. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Late night with Martyn Rees. Sime, yeah. We always said, are we going to do... Well, we do a late night. We love Chinese. We never have. I suppose if we mention food, Josh will stay. 29 likes. Awesome. I told everybody there, because normally I'm shoved from pillar to post. Like, you know what I mean? If somebody goes off ill or somebody... Well, I got to cover. But I told everybody today, tough luck. I'm going to do this, and all you lot will have to cover, because I am now thoroughly enjoying myself. Too much, I think. Oh, look, one job he's got. We have nobody seen it though, Josh. Wait a minute. I'm loving the different levels that this is going on to. Like, you know what I mean? It's really starting to look quite smart. And it might spread them out a little bit more now because you know what I mean, I need to get a move on and finish it. Oh, just drop that one. There's a good bunch with there, but I don't know where this bunch to take it off there, and I can have a proper look then. Right, okay, so we've got a good food by here. That's too much of a spread though, so we'll take that one away. Yep. So just dump it in somewhere. Nice little spot for there. But I need to take away that there maybe. Yeah, okay. Oh. If I don't grip it at the end, it moves around and it's a pain in the butt. Okay. There's super glue on that, I know what it is, so I'm going to stick that into the grass. It only really needs to stick to like one blade of grass, you know what I mean, but at least as long as it's stuck down slightly, I don't care. Which doesn't. Come on. Right, I'll put another thing. Okay, there's some fine ones on there that I can do around by there, so I want the bulk of it now, so I'm going to start looking for big bulky ones. That's a nice one. clip that away. And the problem as well, sometimes it's stuck to. Obviously, I dipped it all in the super glue and it's. Super glue stuck to that then, and like, Dean, it's not even food time yet. Dean eats for Great Britain. Honestly, God, doesn't he, Josh? He can eat. By God, he can eat. You know what I mean? And there's nothing of him. There's more meat than, well, I say more meat than a dirty fork. He is starting to get a pot belly, so he'd be in here now. The door will be going, push. What do you mean? Stay in your room. Get on with your work. Just trying to select. And I mean, we kind of, with that now, it was a big bunch, lovely big bunch, but way oversized, yeah, so select. And there's a few there, now I can spread them out a bit more. There we go. Yeah, there he is. As I said, if we do any evening ones, if I say there's a Chinese on its way, Dean, you know what I mean? Even if Dean's not due to do it, he'll be down. I gotta admit, we got a good crew, we have a good laugh. Good? Right, add a bit more super glue. That's better. Because they're coming towards the edge of it. Obviously you want a little bit more super glue. This is a fine one here. I'm going to try and rip them apart. Cut that down. Steady 21 guys, happy with that. I hope you're enjoying. Yeah, that looks stunning. I have to keep my both hands on the table because I'm shaking. I don't know why I'm shaking. I don't normally shake. I'm like Dave. Dave shakes.
Signs of a good model.
Signs of it must be. I am stuck my tongue out yet. Yeah, no. Sometimes wish to tell people, shut up. And then when they're concentrating, lots of people stick their tongue out to I'm not a sticky, outy person. I do apologise if you're hearing some noise in the background. That is.
Sure, they don't deal with this in Hollywood, but.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like Josh said, we don't deal in Hollywood, just in case you're doing. Can you hear Josh? Can everybody hear Josh? Top dollar stuff, Martin. Keep us very detained. Jokes needed, working on that. Yeah. I know our jokes are pretty pants. Oh no, that's fine. So that comes up the top up there. Okay, so I just keep building. Bear with me. Yeah, like I said, drop in, drop out. You know, about half hour. Hopefully, I'd have had this done. And then I literally got about 20 minutes after that, maybe, or 10 minutes after that to finish it off. There is a finale, isn't it, Josh? Josh doesn't even know. Yeah. they can go there. Yeah. He's a little sniggering. Now you're right there as well. He's like Muttley. Meadow. That's the problem maybe of building stuff on live, because it is sort of like, you know what I mean, you can't, normally we'd like fast track this, or what's it called? Time lapse this big style, but we live, you know what I mean, if you've got nothing better to do, then, you know what I mean, stay with me, and, you know what I mean, 30 likes, whoa, that's my biggest 30 likes, you know what I mean, thank you guys, thank you very much for the support. Like I said, we are, well, I keep harping on, we're a manufacturer, you know what I mean, YouTube is not our business or my personal thing. However, I do love doing YouTube. Yeah, I miss the shows, big style. I miss talking and meeting you guys. They've just gone split.
This is the next best thing.
This is the next. Yeah, like Josh said, this is the next best thing. You know what I mean? I get to talk to top modelers. You know what I mean? I get to show off my products, because that's what it's for. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm showing off my products. Hopefully they are. You know what I mean? I get to test myself as a modeler, like doing this. Yeah, and I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I got to admit, this is something that I just thought out of my head, and it seems to be working a treat. Hopefully you guys will be, you know, I'm going to try and do stuff that, you know what I mean, that might be out there, but you guys might not have thought of. You know what I mean, like, you would have thought like using seafoam bits like this. There is, as it happens, there is a product that we're going to be releasing maybe towards the end of the year. I can't pick it up. It's all fine. And that might be a bit too work on it. You know what I mean, that it is going to use the seafoam, but again, fine scale. Yeah, that will add some cracking detail to your layout. You know what I mean? And I think you guys are going to love it. I'm not going to tell you what it is though, just because I don't want to. There you go. So I just looked up now onto the camera. Oh, I just dropped my glasses. Excuse me. Stay there, Josh. Yeah, I just looked up on the camera now, and I just saw that. All I've seen is the what I call the colour that's in there right now, and it's looking really, really. I'm loving it. I've just got to try and pan out. I might have to make more poppies. I'm trying to go as quick as I can. Like I said, I appreciate you staying with me. If you stay with me, thank you very much. I understand if you know what I mean, if I'm boring you, then yeah, by all means you can go, come back. I'm not fussed. I'm enjoying myself. I think every YouTuber would say they appreciate you guys sticking around and hitting the like button. Well, there's my one and only plug.
Wow. As soon as you said that.
That?
You had an extra like.
Did we? 23, 24 people coming in. Excellent. You know what I mean? Naff all on TV. Andy, and is Andy still on you? If you are, Andy, say hi. I want to ask you a question. Let me know if he's answered me.
Easier.
He is, isn't he? Let him answer. Let me know when he's there. Like the poppies, how about cherry blossom trees? Now then. Now what do Rachel? Good God, Rachel's still here. Thank you. Would you see a cherry blossom tree? Because I can do it.
You go on a diorama where you have to rip it out.
No, I can make a cherry blossom. It's easy. Yeah, I can do. Would that be a good finish? Because I was thinking of. Okay, so the secret's out. Thanks, Rich. The secret's out. There is going to be a tree. Would you see a cherry blossom? Or would that be a good effect? Because I can do a cherry blossom. There's a pink. Where are we? There's a pink. The cherry blossom, white or pink? Josh, pink. And white, really, innit?
Yeah.
Well, but we can do pink. There's a classic one of make sure that your tweezers are clean. So I just had it in position lovely and it just popped out. Annoying. Pink. Yeah. Well, I got pink. That's a good pink. What do you think?
Bang on.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'll do a cherry blossom. We'll do a cherry blossom then. There's the consensus that looks to be like, let's do a cherry blossom. So we'll do a cherry blossom.
Reuses white and pink.
Yeah. Well, each to their own, I suppose. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try and speed up a bit now. And once I start speeding up, it's all going to go Pete Tong. Pete Tong, Josh, was a radio presenter. Just in case you didn't know.
Seen the film, eh?
There's a film, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, there are. They know more than me. Oh, there's one shot, yeah, like you won't be able to see it, right? But there's one shot there that looks exactly like a poppy. I'm impressed myself. I need a pay rise. Come on, step. Okay, we're getting there. I'm going to start thinning out a bit now, right? Because I'm going into there. I'm going to start thinning out a bit more now. And I'm on my last wash as well, so.
Leaving your overhead with pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy, have you got now there, mate? I want to call it plug for you. Have you got anybody on today? Anybody having a chat with you today? Let me know. Let the group know, mate. Let the people know. Yeah, plug yourself. Yeah, support the Wally group, guys. Yeah. Oh no, there's a small poppy one by there, so I'm gonna plonk that by there. Lovely. That went straight in as well. Thank you. That's a nice one, but it's just too big, too tall. I can cut this one down. Right, I've just been abandoned now. I'm on my Todd. Coming up to their dinner time as well. Not solely a season, I mean, can't cope without food. I can keep going. I can't, but it's okay, that's just too big. Yeah, we have Stuart from Emergency today at 2 o'clock at home. Excellent. Look at the big hitters they are. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I get Josh, and he gets Montana from Hornby. Thanks, and I don't think they'll come onto my group anyway. So. Yeah. Nothing wrong with our Josh or our Dean. Josh for president. Yeah, Jess, I'm using super glue, mate. Just a simple. That was super glue, yeah. We're only above, right? Medium. That way, keep Josh telling me. Medium grade super glue. It's finer. I get, you know, I mean, with and it goes off a lot quicker. And I can use the accelerator if I got a really tricky one. I can use the accelerator to squirt it off. You know what I mean? Oh, Dean's in the house. Oh, well, Dean will control the camera for us now. To be fair, I think we're running into a boys' dinner time now anyway, so. So it's all going to go wrong now because Dean's got the camera. There we go, see, told you. He's going to start flicking around. Don't flick around too much. People will leave. 20 people. Thank you, guys. I keep saying, I keep reminding and stuff like that. I'm just humbled by the support that we get. You know what I mean? And WWS growing. Like, you know, we're a British company. Like I said, everything is handmade down in Swansea. Yeah, or a little village called Skewin. Yeah, all designed by ourselves. Yeah, we got a cracking design team. Myself, Josh. Yeah, there's Dave. There's Amy. There's somebody else. I can't remember who it is. Oh yeah, it's our Dean. Yeah, it's our Dean. You know what I mean? All the bridges and all the you know what I mean, the railway stations and stuff like that that's come out. Our Dino's done them. Yeah, you know what I mean? And Dean is our longest member, longest staff member, yeah, longest employee. How he stuck with us. How we stuck with him, I should say. So. Yeah, so I'm chuffed with that. He's a royal pain in the mum. But every company should have a Dean. I trimmed that right at the edge. Okay, let's go back up. As long as I got a good hold of it. Okay, so I'm going to start spreading them out a bit now. Like I got, so it's sort of whisking away. But I think, looking on that camera over there, Dean, yeah, that looks wicked, doesn't it?
Really nice.
Really, really nice. I got a little bunch. I need fine ones now, right? Really fine ones because I'm gonna. Well, actually, that one could spread across a big, yeah, that one. So that one good spread. We'll have your lunch, you want?
Oh, I can get on with it.
Have your lunch. Dean will cover you.
Know the drill, Dean?
Yeah. So we got the boys are on dinner. So Josh is going for his dinner, and Dean is taking over. Look, what a team! Like, I need to make more poppies. Damn it! Or do I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of them. Work on it. So bear with me again.
Do half an hour.
Have a nice dinner.
See it,
Yeah, there's one I can stick in.
I expect wonders when I get
Yeah, expect wonders. Don't forget, you got your challenge to do. The Josh challenge. Hashtag I can't even say it. Hashtag Josh challenge. Sponsored by Dean. Okay, let's get a mass. One, dip it all in. Oh, I've done that now and I need to get rid of that quickly. Put that on that side. No, it's too heavy. Put that over there. Black clock on. We don't need them anymore actually. We're just a couple of more bunches I think, and I'm coming towards the end of the poppies I think. And I mean, but I genuinely think that is going to look absolutely stunning. I do. I know. I know Mr. Jones, Mr. Peak 47 is going to love this because this is right up his street. Because the cop, oh, I see they've got a little shock there. Then that little shock, right, didn't hurt. It just wakes you up. Yeah, my hair's not standing on the edge, Dean. Okay, yeah. Use the drill, layer and spray. Layer and spray again, like I said to you, sort of stiffens it up as well, so hardens it up. Yeah, that's one bunch. Happy days. Put onto there. I think I'm just gonna do 2 bunches because I think that's enough. We only need 2 bunches, but then happy days, we done. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
Less is more.
Less is more. Now I see. Taught by the master. There's a cracking bunch, but there, look. Okay, so a bit more super glue around there. And there's, like I said, super glue, dink it in. I've left the seeds on this one because actually the seeds are black. So, you know, I mean, it'll add to it. And it's probably cover most of it anyway, right? You know what I mean? But because of the flock, but or the static grass, but. Excuse me, I'll pick my itchy. Put a little button up. A little bit more grass. Turn it on. Flock it up. Switch it off. Tap it off because you only want the fine bit on it. Spray it over. And I'm spraying not just the top, I'm spraying the tree as well, the underneath as well, because obviously, like I said again, it stiffens it up. It helps with the robust, being robust. Tap it off. Job done. Okay, so we got. I'll use the other one I just did now because that's give a little bit more time to dry. It doesn't take long to dry, to be fair. Clean off your tweezers, like I say. Brush off your hands, and then back to the model. There we go. And I think that's starting to look really, really smart. I'm well happy with that. Okay, so just pick a bunch, any bunch, snip it off, get your tweezers. Pull it out. Oh, it's lovely. Might be too big though, too long. There's an area there which hasn't been done, so take that away. And if I chop that off. Sorry, I'm muttering to myself, but typical modelling, that's how you plan it out. And I guarantee you all have a little chin wag to yourselves. Okay, that one's not glued in. As long as it's standing up, though, I'm not too fussed. Okay, happy with that. Just trying to have a look at some other ones that I got that I need to use, so we're alright. Just use this, clip that one off. That's a nice big one. Again, I'm going to test fit from now on because I don't want them too tall. Oh, that might be alright. Need to lift over there. Actually, I test fitted that, landed in lovely, and I got to move it. Cool, lovely. That's a nice low one. So there's the main stem there, if I can get it. Okay, just gonna dunk that in because it's sort of not, the main stem doesn't hold down. I'll plonk it in. I'm gonna screw it. Right, I'm going to try now and just do a couple of, like I got some gaps with there, some fine ones with there, and then I think, hopefully, the poppies are done. So that is not worth ending on that. Snip that off of there so I can have a look. I'm sticking my tongue out. If anyone got to see me on the smaller camera, then I was sticking my tongue out. There's a nice small one in the glue. Dunk it in. Just want to cover that edge because I can see it's pretty scruffy. Again, let's have a look. Yeah, there's an edge there. So there we go. It's a nice fine detail one on there. I've got another bunch, but that I can use. So you know what I mean. I think I got enough now. I won't need to make any more mess. Or poppies. I want one maybe up there, a lone one up there maybe. That might be quite smart. I don't know. I'll speak to the boys in a bit. I'm just peeling off now some smaller ones. Nice ones. Yeah. Oh, don't put that on me hand. You know what I mean? There's some top class modelers out there. I mean, we do something similar when we run the competitions. Dean, you can come here in a minute. There's the little button just for that. See the button to the camera button? Yeah, quick, because I'm working. No. Alright, do that. Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. Dean's taking over. Josh hasn't handed over. I got another one here as well. So just flip the camera. I'll do this one. Sorry, there we go, done. Yeah, we're up on all of them again now. Andy, what are you saying? Then we post as we go on the WWS Facebook post. Yeah, we do. We run the competitions. Yeah, you know what I mean. 31-21. We run the competitions. You know what I mean, on the Facebook group. But that's a cracking idea. I mean, we wanted to do a good competition, but a face off with you guys, or model off. The model off. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, I know I'll lose intentionally, but no. I know I mean, you guys have far more experience in modelling than I am, and you have more time. That's a little one now, isn't it? Now that I've moved into the new room, we're just trying to settle down. And then we can. Me and Dean want to build that layout. Don't we, Dean?
Mm-hmm.
We're looking forward to that. And all that redness I need to pick off. Or do I leave it there? Okay, what do you think? Do I need to put more? Dean, do I need to put more? What do you guys think? Maybe I got a little spot by there that I want to put something in. And I got a nice little bunch by here that I can peel off if I can. Lovely. It's nice and thick. I think that I gotta get. There's a patch but there. That's all. Another patch but there that I need to cover. I just seen. Come on, get off my thing. I can place you then. Right. I got one more. Just missing one. And I'm gonna need to try and find it. Oh, that could be the one there. No. No. Ooh, here we go. There's the one. That's what I want. I am back. Sorry, I lost all. Oh, nightmare. Hey, yeah, welcome to our world. So, fingers crossed, we have not had any drop off. So I think, thanks to our Dino, yeah, again, worked his magic. Put the RAM in the computer, and that seemed to have worked. So happy days. So I'm going to put that on its own up there as a lead. Right. Ta-da. So far. There is. Dean, go to camera 3, which is camera 3, mate. Yeah, you're on camera 3. Right. I'm going to come up sort of there. What do you think, guys? Yeah. I think that's stunning. Right. So I'm going to just do a little bit of adding some foliage now quickly. Like, you guys have done this before, you all know what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It's just normal foliage. I'm going to spray that so it's all stuck down, but I'm not going to get any foliage on that. Right. It's this is our go to head camera. No, sorry. Camera 4. Yeah, that is just our fine stuff. Olive fine, right, foliage. I'm just going to put some on there just to get a bit of tone, different tones onto it, only a little bit, not too much, because I like the static grass looking like it is, and I don't want to change the colour of the static grass. I got some, that's coarse, I don't want to put coarse on there, so I got some fine stuff here, which I'm just going to add a little bit, which then sort of changes the colour. And that's it. Okay, right, next step is go to front camera, please. Making a tree. Okay, I'm making a tree to scale, so I'm going to cut. So there is a what I call a seafoam tree. Yeah, that looks like, you know what I mean, got a tree shape, right? Okay, I'm just going to move that out of the way while it dries off a bit. Right, I'm happy with that. I think that looks stunning, right? All I'm going to do is take off the branches on the bottom to make a trunk. Okay, and then I'm going to test scale then, right? Okay, so I don't know what one grab big thing like that because it looks stupid, right? So again, trim off. I'm being wanted by other people, but they can go away. Okay, and I will cut it again, snap away, and still a bit too big. Too big. Well, I'm going to be careful now while I'm trimming off, right? So I got somewhere gold pair of scissors. Okay, and I'm just going to sort of trim away the edges a bit because I don't want it too bushy, right? And I'm going to have to get Dean's. Dean's a good eye now for scale. He's learned it. So So I'll get Dean over here to have a look in a bit. Yeah, random tree. What do you think? I tell you what, I'll do something off scale, off camera, if I can. What do you think? Well, that's the smaller one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because that'll be distance of the guy. Okay, so put that back over there out of the way quickly. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, okay, so it's still a little bit bushy over there, so I'm going to just trim around. Okay, so similar, you know, I mean, there's a tree. I don't want to take that branch off there because you'll lose a lot of things by there, right? So let's turn that into a cherry blossom, right? So first of all, layering spray, okay, and then we're going to add the foliage to it first, okay? Because I don't want it just this colour, right? I want the foliage because the seeds on it will stick out. So I'm going to use the olive, and then a little bit of green, and then a little bit of light. Okay, so I'm just going to go over the top of it. Just put the olive on. Yeah, I can see it going on. Right, it's really fine stuff, but it is going on, and it is changing to olive colour. Okay, so another layering spray. Bit of dark, not too much, because I don't want to take it too dark. Can you see that? Well, go ahead, Cameron. Camera 4. Oh well. Yeah, we're just picking out some darker leaves and stuff like that. Like little. Just try and get it in there a bit. Okay. Right, I'm gonna be careful by the end of it. Actually, I'm gonna use my super duper clip. Leave it there. I got super glue on the one that I've done. I wasn't going to use any of them, and I used the one that I was going to use. Yeah, typical. This is bright green. Look at that, right? Really bright green, right? We call it our algae, but when it works together with everyone, it works as such a treat. It looks really smart, really nice, realistic. So just again cover all the tree. Again, very small, very light, because it is bright. Yeah, and you don't want to cover it like it's, you know what I mean, it really out the scale. You just want them different tones, that's all. And on top, that's enough. Okay, can I come up? Can you see? Possibly. Right. And then one more thing that we're going to do, thanks to Mrs. Peaks 47, we are going to turn it into a cherry blossom. It might not look like a cherry blossom tree, but again, I'm representing. So all I'm doing is representing. Okay. What am I looking for? The lid for that. Oh, stick it over there. Stick it over there. Okay. Where's the pink? There it is. Okay. Little spray. I'm going to leave it dry as well before work on it, because I got to do a pin drill in there when I wanted to stick it in. Right. Put it down. Open the lid. Okay. And I'm going to be careful of putting this on, right? But because I don't want a massive amount on it. Although you would see it. Go to camera 3, dude. Because they might be able to see that. Dean, you awake?
Yeah.
Camera 3. Okay. Maybe not. Camera 2. Oh, well, that's better. You can see it now. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick. Okay, I mean, cherry blossoms are sort of covered, you know what I mean, in the colour. You can really see the colour, so that's coming quite nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah? Okay, so right, okay. All I'm gonna do now, quick spray. You haven't got to, but I do. Just quick spray over the top. Lovely. 26, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, 26. I'll move everything out of the way now, like this. You can see that I'm a really clean modeler. Okay, and I'm gonna I want now that Ooh, right, this is a decision I got to make. Okay, so do I put that there? Bear with me. Or do I put that there?
There.
There.
Mm-hmm.
With the thing but there, yes?
Yep.
Okay, we'll go there.
Poppies.
Huh?
Overlooking the poppies.
Yeah. Okay, so pin drill in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wiggle it a bit because this is not a big enough. So I want to make a nice big hole for it. I don't want to put it too deep. Yeah, that's perfect. And I'm gonna stick a bit of super glue on here. Okay. Put it in. Let's go to the activator. Hopefully. That'll dry. Right, okay. I just gotta, when I'm leaving on now, I'm just gonna have a quick read, quick catch up. Because Dean is just useless at telling me what's going on. I need to scroll up a minute, Dean. Hang on, Martin, what about, I've read that, Andy. Yeah, Andy, that's what I was, model off, save that for the comp. Yeah. The warmer weather now is making work on the layout scenics so much more pleasant. As glue now actually dries in good time. Well, Jess, you must, what do you call it? Our glue mate is going to go rocket fuel. So it'll go off. You need to ask the wife or a modelling studio to work in like me. Yeah, I am. Like I said, I have building well, we're not yet, but we're in the process of planning up the attic, and one of the spots is mine. Watercolor, so thank you very much. Press the likes, yeah. 36 likes, 26 people. One more person. That's all we need. One more person. We broke my record. Martin mentioned his support with the vets. I'm currently doing Napoleonic stuff and came across this Waterloo Uncovered veteran story. Dig. Well, excellent. Thank you very much. Cherry wouldn't have leaves during the blossom. An apple tree would. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm not correct. I suppose I just go on the colour and showing the way it is. Good live stream, thank you, mate. Yeah, press the likes, Rachel. My modelling debut, and I get a cherry blossom just before I need to leave. Took the kids to the bike. Yeah, brilliant. Are you going to market the caps with a t-shirt? yeah, my cap. Yeah, not the caps. Right, okay. So we have. Right. Here we go. We have Josh. I need a camera angle on this, pal. Josh has had his lunch. Huh? Oh, he's gone again. Dean, I need. Dean, well, first of all, Dean, come here. Right, before I show it off, because I got the thing I'm sticking down. I haven't painted him yet, because we are waiting for him to queue up. But I can use it for this, and I'm gonna finish. When I finish this off, I'll show you in photos and stuff like that. What do you think, dude? Yeah. Okay. So my whole thing, right, was I wanted a. He's still soft. I wanted a. Like I mentioned, I'm a veteran. Yeah. Total wrong time of year, right? But it was in my head, and I just thought, why not? Yeah. I think you guys have thoroughly enjoyed everything I'm going on to. I knew. Sam's just jumped in now, right? And I knew he'd love this, right? I didn't tell him. I think I told him a little bit last night, but I haven't told him what I call it. I am thoroughly, obviously love the vets, and being a vet myself and stuff like that, right? I always support the Poppy, or support the veterans I support. Yeah, there's a lot of help heroes and stuff like that, but the cause I help is for the veterans. Yeah, help the veterans and stuff like that, the homeless and the guys that have struggled coming back from certain areas and stuff like that. So we, to be fair, I'm going to try and get a shot. Dean, probably number 4 is probably the best one, right? So I'm going to get a shot. We've printed this off, and I don't think we'll be able to print them off watercolor, right? But we've printed this off on our resin printers, our SLR Dean tells me on our resin printers. Now, if Timber was in, he'd be all over this, right? I got one more person to like the stream. Oh, 40 likes! Wow. There it is. Let me go. Right, he's going in there. Wrong way round. Let him go that way. Yeah. Okay. So it's all about him. I gotta let him queue. I'm gonna put him in their place now. I think I've pretty much finished this, what I call it, right? So we're ending on a high, right? I'm gonna put him down, right? I got a spot with him there, right? He might be totally up to scale. However, I have got a few that I'm gonna pick from. I think he is a bit too big because the tree is massive. Do you go small ones? Next one down from us.
Where are they?
They're in your room, isn't he? Okay, because he is sort of like giant to the thing, right? But it's all about what I wanted. Is all about the aspect, right? From there, right? Which you can't see. You know, I'm gonna try and get. We'll try and get a good shot of it now, right? Bear with me. I'll plant him down now, right? 29. Oh yeah, 29. We smashed it. I think that's perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, so that was the one I was using. Oh, hang on, you'll have to change cameras probably. That was the first one I was going to use. Okay, that's the second one I'm going to use. Right, so he's a lot smaller. Okay, right. 40/28. I know, mate. I'm well happy with that. Thank you, guys. Right. So there he is. Plonk him there. Alright, and now we need to get some camera angles. He'll probably fall down because I'm not going to glue him because I need to paint him. Go to camera 2, Dean. On that one there. That one there. There we are. Look at that, right? What's that like, Dean?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, can we see it? There we go, guys. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so he is a, what do I call it there? That, I'm going to paint him up. Right, I'll get him, we'll paint him. That is... using our 5 short workout. Go to camera 1, mate, right? Because I pretty much finished. Right, yeah, I'm gonna try and pull this back. Yeah, so you can see it in the shot. There it is. Yeah, you can see how long we've been on, Dean. It should tell us on there.
3 hours.
So 3 hours, right, guys? There are. I've done this in 3 hours, right? Okay. There is, you know, I mean, and the longest one was the poppies. Right, but it's just to show you that 3 hours, start to finish. We started 3 hours ago with just a baseboard, right? And I mean, 3 hours later, and a bit of mess, right? Because of Martyn, you know what I mean? We've created that. Now, I think, for me personally, that is mind blowing. Yeah, I love it. You know what I mean? It's such the poppy impact of that. Right, I know he's going to fall off, right? But if I get that up there, like that, right? You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at that. The colour of that into there. You know what I mean? It's somber. You know what I mean? It looks phenomenal, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Right? But 3 hours later, all the techniques, yeah, using black static grass, using a red flocks for that, right? We've got a 3D resin printed, SLR printed figure over there, right? We've created the blossom tree, right? You know what I mean? And like Rachel said, yeah, Mrs. Peaks 47. Modelling debut, and ta-da, she gets a blossom tree straight away. Yeah, guys, I hope you like it. Yeah, it's nice and good. Yeah, thank you very much. Brilliant, thank you, boys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I think this is the way that we're going to go forward. I've got some cracking little ideas. Like I said, the wildflowers are next week. Similar thing I'm going to do on this one, right? I did have one I was going to do, but I'm not. I'm going to do a wild one. Yeah, so we'll have a wild meadow with this. You know what I mean? You can see that's a pin drill. Yeah, you know, everybody knows the size of a pin drill. Yeah, there's the scale. Yeah, that's the scale. Okay, I'm trying to give you some other things. A flat pencil, maybe. Where's our train? We've got a OO gauge train, haven't we, somewhere? Right, so I can show the OO gauge guys what scale it is, right? Okay, like I said, 2mm. There's a logo, right? You know what I mean? There it is by the side of it, right? Okay, so you can see the scale. It's pretty good, right? Put that shot back on.
Yeah, I was going to say, just move.
Look at that. Yeah, look at the little figure over there as well. Like maybe if I turn him round. Let's turn him round, you can see that. Like that. I mean, you could tell Josh is back in, can't you? You know what I mean? Dean is pants, you know what I mean? There we are, look at that. What do you think, Josh?
Ah, it's like great one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right, okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I hope you love it. I'll get Josh now, right, to take some photos so you can see it, you know what I mean, snap happy. Yeah, you know what I mean, I think it's phenomenal, to be fair. I'm well chuffed for that, like, you know what I mean, do you know what I mean? If when we open again, like, I might donate that to the vets, you know what I mean, and they can auction it off on one of his dinners and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean, so I try to tilt it up. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can clearly see another guy. And like I said, I'm gonna paint him when he's finished. Yeah, I'll paint him. You can't see it, don't worry about it. I'll paint him, right? You know what I mean. So he looks good. I want him small because I wanted that aspect. You're looking into that area as well. Like, I mean, and I think it works. Right, lovely. Thanks, boys, guys, and girls. Thank you very much for the support. We have 29 people in there. That, you know what I mean. Right at the end, I do apologise. Like, you know what I mean. But we brought the record. We brought the record for the for our out-long stream. It is right. Let everybody know that this is the way that we're doing it now. Right. I'm not going to sit there like scraping paint off a frigging or balsa wood anymore. I'm going to try and do some visually impacting stuff like this. Right. You know what I mean. Yeah. You know what I mean. It is literally. Boom, right? You know, I mean, I love it. When Josh takes some photos now, like I said, I'll make sure he takes more than one. Yeah, and you know, I mean, I might tweak a little bit. I'll get him painted in the next couple of days, and we'll put some more progress photos going on there as well. You know what I mean? Thank you very much for staying with me, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. Thank you much for the support. Every Wednesday, you know what I mean, modelling with Martyn, you know what I mean, I'm hashtagging it as well, like, to get that popular out there. Yeah, spread the word for me, you know what I mean, because the more that I get on there, the better equipment I get and the more fun I get. So, thank you very much. Stay safe out there, right? Thanks very much for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a nice one. Thanks very much, boys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I got to end stream like this. I'm not ending yet. I end stream. Right, bye.
So you hang up first.
You hang up first, yeah.
Oh, that's great, mate.